The Sesh Podcast, episode 194, take one. What's up, everyone, and welcome back to The Sesh. I am back with my foul mouth in full swing. Have we hit 30 seconds yet? Because I am ready to let her rip.
Nope, I've been in for like 5 seconds.
Yep, I would wait another 10,
No, but we have the
seconds.
intro and stuff, so I think...
I think
Welcome
you're good
the
now.
fuck back to The Sesh!
I don't think we're good.
I'm fucking Kendall Ray, and this is fucking Janelle. That's Janelle, that's motherfucking Sydney and motherfucking Karelly.
Hey.
Welcome back to the show.
Turn
Do
up.
you think YouTube's gonna be mad about that? Was that too many in one little swoop?
I don't think that was 30 seconds, but I guess we'll figure it out.
No, last week it was already at almost 40 when you dropped
Really?
one. Yeah,
Okay.
that's all. The intro takes a little while.
Okay.
If I need to run the intro twice,
Yeah, just put it
now
in
you know.
slow or
That's
something.
right.
Yeah.
If the intro was screwed up, it's because we needed longer time.
I just wanted to say truly thank you to my audience who clearly understands me. There was not a single comment saying, I'm so glad you're done cussing. I'm so happy. No, you guys get me.
Yes.
Okay? Like, the people out there understand that this is just part of language. It's a language enhancer. It is for
It is.
educated people. It does make you sound intelligent, and it gets the point across better than anything fucking else. So the F-bombs will not be stopping. They will be bombing.
I'm pretty sure there's studies out there that people who are smarter cuss more.
I saw that. Someone was commenting that.
Do smart people cuss more? Some studies suggest that people who swear more may be smarter.
That's right, people.
So
That's exactly why I do it.
Fuck all of y'all who
It
be
was-
doubting us.
I'm
Just kidding.
so glad that
Um,
people reacted that way, because I was thinking that when we posted that the people were like, oh my gosh, thank God they're gonna try to pull back on the cussing.
No.
No one said that, not a soul.
No.
So we're back.
Fuck yeah, baby. Let's
Mhm.
fucking go.
This is my place to do it.
It's just a word.
It is
Um,
just a word.
It's just a word.
It's
But
the
yeah,
fucking best word.
it is the best word. Like I said, it's a verb, it's a noun, it's an adjective, it's all those things.
Mhm.
So we're fucking back, baby. We are so back.
We are so back. And we actually have an action-packed episode for you guys. We have a ton of different
We do.
topics, things we wanted to get into. And
Smorgasbord.
yeah, we got to like just roll right into it because
We can't be wasting time.
yeah, I've got limited childcare today.
We
so-
are always
and I want a
taking
full 2 hours.
far longer to record everything than we anticipate. In fact, we babble about whatever the hell for like an hour, and then
it
we're like,
takes
oh,
us
we need
so
to get into
long.
the topics.
I know when I sit down to record at home by myself, I am started within 10 minutes of getting into my seat.
Yeah.
Like I am recording ads by like 5 minutes in
Yeah.
to sitting there or less.
Takes us
There's
like
no one to
30
talk
minutes to
to.
record ads.
It's because we all have to catch up. It's Monday morning. We have things to discuss.
We do.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, anywho's, we do have a lot to catch up on, but per usual, we need to start off with a little TV talk.
Oh,
TV
yeah.
talk.
I love TV talk.
Almost like mom talk.
Almost like mom talk.
Dude, when they kept saying that, this is from the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, by the way.
on Hulu.
Yes, just dropped fresh. We just started it last night, and me and Josh kept thinking they were saying Montauk.
Like,
yeah.
like Montucky or something.
No,
No,
the,
oh,
like
like
the
there's
There's a place called
in
Montauk.
New York.
yeah. We
Oh,
covered it
York, right?
before. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Like in the
conspiracy.
Hamptons
It's a
area?
conspiracy topic. Yeah.
Or
Oh, well,
the
yeah.
secret experiments and
right.
stuff. Yeah.
oh, that's right. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But no, it's Mom Talk.
Mom talk.
Mom talk. Yeah,
Should we
the
just
fact.
talk about that
Let's
first?
just talk about Mom Talk. Yeah, so it's this new show. There's like how many episodes? For like 10.
They dropped them all at once.
I think there's 8.
I think I'm on episode 3.
Yeah. I
It's
will just
good.
say we're definitely out of the loop on this whole Mormon mom talk TikTok life. I think people are like super into it.
Yeah.
And I
I
just
know,
never
like,
came up on my For You
oh,
page.
really?
I'd see like a thing here and there, but I never really dove in. I heard that they were like swingers and I knew there
Yeah.
was a domestic violence thing,
yeah,
but I
totally.
didn't like care enough to dive into it.
Well,
But this
the
is
show,
interesting.
I feel like you don't even need to know what is
Mm-mm.
really going on in order to watch the show.
No, it's like better than Real Housewives.
Yeah, it reminded us of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City because they're all Mormon, but
Mhm.
they're not like. I feel like sometimes Real Housewives gets like over. It's like too much.
It's repetitive.
It's like,
Yeah.
okay, we get it. Y'all are rich. Y'all are fighting. Y'all make up. Y'all are rich,
Exactly.
fighting, make up.
Mhm.
So this is new drama.
Yeah. And what I was really excited about is the one chick on there who made one of the craziest TikToks of all time.
Yes.
What's her name in the show?
Whitney.
Whitney.
Yes, Whitney.
Was she the one with
Whitney.
the posted a TikTok about her child being sick or something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she posted a
that girl.
TikTok a couple years ago. It makes me laugh so hard. I know it's not funny,
I mean,
but it's funny.
It's funny.
Her baby had like RSV and some
Yeah.
other troubles breathing and stuff, and she
Which
has
that
him
part's
in
not
the
funny,
little.
obviously.
Yeah, that's not the funny part. The funny part is that she has him in the little like incubator, and she's doing a TikTok dance next to him.
But like explaining what he's saying, it's like been on oxygen for
yeah, it's like
24 hours.
Lily.
Like,
Lily has RSV. So great.
it's unreal.
So great. And then I always wondered what happened to that girl. And here she is. She's
She's
the
on.
Mormon Wives.
Yep.
Yeah. So, God, it's just very interesting. Lots of drama, lots of breaking the Mormon rules, I would say.
Yeah.
Sex,
Mm-hmm.
alcohol.
Did you guys
Drugs,
get a
same.
part of
Maybe they don't
the dildo or the
Yes,
sex
the
toy?
sex toy.
That
sponsorship?
was so
The-
funny.
The mom was like, no,
Dude.
don't do it.
Yeah, that was Whitney, the girl I was
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
talking about. She got offered to do a brand deal on TikTok for $20,000 to promote vibrators. And
Mhm.
she's like agonizing over whether or not she should do it. And she's trying to act like she's this martyr. Like she's Ruth Bader Ginsburg, like paving the way for fucking women.
No, she really is. She's like, I think I'm going to do this because it needs to be
Yeah,
discussed.
it's empowering.
Which I do believe that, but I'm like,
yeah, but
you
you're also
of all-
being paid 20 grand
you of
for
all
it.
people are going to be stepping up to talk about sexual wellness. Okay, girl.
I'm doing this for the greater good of women.
Yeah.
I need to take this 20 grand.
Yeah, I was laughing so hard.
Dude, me and Josh were dying. It was so great.
Have you guys seen the video of Taylor? Pretty much like the main girl, how she like outed them. We don't know exactly who else did the swinging thing, but did you see like the TikTok of her basically
Talking about it?
admitting to it?
No.
Oh, back in the day, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I did.
Because she was on Instagram Live, right?
I have the link. We should.
Okay, let's watch it.
You should watch it. Yeah, this is
Also-
the main girl.
I was going to say,
really,
she's like, yeah.
she's got 3 first names: Taylor,
Frankie.
Frankie, Paul.
Yep.
Also, I do have the video of Whitney and her baby if you want to watch that too.
Oh, it's probably
Oh,
copyrighted,
yes,
but we
I'd
can
like to
we
watch
can just
it.
watch it on mute.
Oh, that's lame.
It's still
though.
so funny.
We had an agreement, like all of us, and I did step out of that agreement. And that's where I messed up, and I'm losing everything that I have, so that is true. But I don't no one was innocent. Everyone has hooked up with everyone in the situation.
Exposed.
So
So pause it.
yes,
If you don't know what's going on here, this group they were swinging.
They're soft swinging.
Yeah.
Soft swinging.
swinging.
Can you explain that a little more, Sid?
From what it sounds like, they weren't doing the
They weren't having sex with each other.
Right.
It was like they
Oh,
were
hooking
like
up.
there was
Foreplay
like
stuff.
there was
Yeah.
like oral, there was making out. They were all
Everything but.
everything but P&B.
right.
For Mormon reasons or
I think
I-
for like emotional reasons.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And also, she said that Whitney was involved in it, right? She was involved in the swinging, and that's why she allegedly left. But then she reveals why she actually left later on. But
I'll be honest, I wasn't paying super attention. I was working on something else.
I mean, how dare you? Just kidding.
I'm getting shunned for doing that, but it wasn't like I was going around hooking up with my friend's husband. It was we were at a party, I got belligerent, and we went and messed up by ourselves rather with the whole group, if that makes sense. One time.
What's
It was a
even
one-time
worse?
thing because we were so gone.
it was so gone.
And that's when it blew up. And yes, we were friends. I was friends with these people, and we spent a lot of time together. We were intimate.
Yeah, but I remember this whole thing kind of unfolding on TikTok, and I was like, this is just so entertaining to me because they're Mormon, but then they're swinging.
I know it is. It's very interesting.
So now they have a whole ass show on it, which I'm like, damn, I should have been swinging because then I'd have a whole ass show on Hulu.
But you're not Mormon. No one cares about you. You can swing
I
and
can
no one's
become
going to bat
Mormon.
an eye.
Could become Mormon.
What's the process of becoming Mormon?
I don't know. How does one become Mormon? Do you just get to go and become Mormon? Because can't you just become a Christian? You don't have to take a test or anything. They
No.
welcome all.
No, I believe it's
How
you
to
accept
become Mormon?
Jesus into your heart as your Lord and Savior or something along those lines. You can just go.
To
I think the Mormon temple, though, you can't just go there.
some say that Mormon blah blah.
Can you just pop in and check it out? I
That's
don't
what
think
I'm
you can.
saying. That's how to become a member of the church.
Of
Are we-
Latter-day
of,
Saints.
of LDS, yeah.
Yes. Let's see. Come to the church. Everyone's invited, according to churchofjesuschrist.org.
Okay,
I'm wrong.
I found it.
Let's go. Let's go after this. You guys got anything going on?
I have a little checklist.
Okay.
So first, you request to meet with missionaries by filling out a form on comeontochrist.com.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Does it really say
It
that?
says come on. .org.
Come unto. Then you got to take missionary lessons, which are
Shut-
approximately 5 lessons.
Wait.
Go back. You gotta come on to
Step
Christ.
1, come on to Christ. Step 2, missionary.
Dude, these people know how to turn up.
Here, and then hold on. It's 3 more steps. Attend worship services on Sundays.
Okay.
Truly repent for your sins and misdeeds and willingly follow Jesus Christ.
So how do we measure truly? What does that mean, truly?
Truly?
Truly.
I truly.
I don't know.
With
I think
myself,
that's all
sir.
up-
And then become baptized and confirmed member of the
I
church.
thought baptism was for Catholics.
No, everyone gets baptized, I think, in Christianity.
No, many Christians do not.
Ooh.
Fun
Yeah.
fact.
That is true.
Okay, cool. Cool,
So
cool,
let's
cool,
join.
cool. Also, you'd be expected to refrain from harmful substances like coffee, tea, tobacco, drugs, and alcohol.
Coffee, tea.
Now, this
harmful.
is so interesting to me because you're not allowed to have caffeine. That's why you can't drink coffee or tea.
But they fucking love soda.
But they love soda.
And
maybe they get
Coca-Cola.
caffeine free.
No, because remember in the show, one of the moms was like, we don't have, people going through coffee shops here in Utah, but soda shops open at 6 a.m. and people run through the drive-through to get their sodas at like 7 a.m. because they need the pick-me-up.
That is interesting. I wonder if someone can clarify why the soda is okay. Maybe it's less caffeine.
I would assume it's probably less, but
That's one thing I am really jealous
Why?
of Utah for
Swig.
is the soda shops.
Those
yeah.
sound
Yeah,
so fun.
they look good.
I
Have you
know.
guys seen the TikTok where it's like BYU? And I think I've mentioned this. I bring this up every single day. But there's an this guy goes to BYU and he asks people, he's like, would you rather drink a cup of coffee or kill a puppy?
Yeah.
And they're like, kill a puppy. It's a sin to drink coffee.
Yeah.
It's the Mormon TikToks are so interesting.
so
I like hearing people
interesting.
talk about soaking and stuff.
God, the fact that it literally says, come on to God.
Come on to God.
.org.
It's awesome. Okay, so I guess we probably would not qualify because we
Mm-mm.
drink caffeine all day long.
So damn, we don't get our own Hulu show. Hulu was smart though to
So
link
smart.
up with these ladies because
Mhm.
this is really good TV. It's very interesting.
I
I'm only like 2
seriously-
episodes in, but
I seriously feel like it's going to be like the next big,
I think
like
so
big
too.
thing.
I do
And I
too.
could see them doing like other states with other
Yeah.
moms.
Yeah. They really went all in with the intro too, like
Yes.
the matching
Oh my
blue
gosh.
coats. and
Yes.
it's
The
very
music.
theatrical.
Yep.
Mhm.
It's like dubstep, like.
I want to know what other Mormons who are like dedicated to the practice, the ones that would kill the puppy over have a soda. What are those people think of this?
They're probably not thrilled.
They're definitely not thrilled.
They're probably not thrilled, or they're just jealous because they don't have a or they don't have a Hulu TV
Mhm.
show.
They're not getting $20,000 vibrator sponsors.
Hey, if
Right.
Vibrator company wants to pay me $20,000, hit me up because I will for sure take that opportunity. Okay,
Yeah, you'll
I will do it for the
empower
people.
women. That's what it's for, right?
which I do agree with that,
I do agree with that.
but like,
too.
why?
It was
her?
funny how she was
Yeah.
trying to make it so like she was a martyr.
Yeah.
Like she was really doing something for humanity by taking this money and promoting the vibrator.
Yeah.
Like, yes, I do agree we should talk about it, but
Yeah,
it was just funny.
yeah.
Her
no.
mom's face.
Yeah, they're all, of course, beautiful, long hair, nice houses, nice clothes.
Mhm. They're very,
Oh,
very pretty.
Did you see when they were doing the graduation party for that one dude who was like just graduated
Zac
college?
Affleck. Oh, I don't think I saw.
And they were in the hot tub, and one of the guys
didn't see
pulled
that
out a
part.
flask, and they were like,
They
and they're
were?
like, if his dad finds out, like he's gonna be like, they're gonna be so pissed. I was like,
Because it was Jen and Zach Affleck. And
Affleck,
And they are connected to
Ben Affleck.
Affleck, I think.
Ben Affleck.
No, Ben Affleck.
Affleck.
Affleck is the duck. Affleck.
So Zach is Ben Affleck. Affleck.
Yeah.
Affleck.
hmm
It's his first cousin once removed. So it's his
Mm.
cousin's child, basically. But they've never met.
Okay.
All right.
But of course they're gonna put that in as soon as they introduce this
Mhm.
character into the show.
She says Jen Affleck, she's like at one point, she's like, I'm the original Jen.
Mm.
Wait, why?
Because
Because
Ben
her name's there's Jennifer
Jennifer-
Lopez. They're divorced now, but
Yeah.
well, they just filed for divorce.
Oh, they were together?
Yeah.
How have you missed that? It's been like the biggest
Oh
celebrity
yeah,
story
yeah,
over
yeah,
the last
yeah.
few months.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They got married again, and then
Right.
they're divorcing again now.
Mm-hmm.
Tea. So
Yes.
yeah, highly recommend. It's great. It's a great time if y'all are needing a new show.
Layla is beautiful, I have to say. I don't know much about her, but
They're all beautiful.
they're very beautiful. But Layla's really, really pretty.
Yeah,
really-
she is gorgeous.
I really like Jen a lot.
It's also a little jolting that they're so young.
Jolting.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm like older than all. We're all older than all of them
I was
for the
thinking
most
that
part.
too.
I'm like,
yeah.
y'all
we-
are
yep.
really young.
I am older than all of them.
So
Whitney's my age.
that doesn't make me feel
She's
great.
31.
And she's a
Yeah, Layla's only 23.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Does Whitney get worse?
yeah.
Yeah.
Because so far she seems like one of the more like even-keeled, logical ones. I'm guessing that does not continue.
No.
It's really interesting. At first I really liked Whitney, and I mean,
Even
I'm
if
not
you knew
gonna
about the baby.
what?
The baby.
the dance.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Love me. I want to be with you. Yeah, I want to be with you.
Was that the sound?
Yeah.
the poor baby's just laying in the fucking incubator. Like,
Should we play the video?
Yeah, let's just
play
play it.
it. Just mute it.
Yeah,
I'll sing it
overlay.
instead.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Beautiful.
Yeah, because what is the music?
It's Kendrick Lamar, that love song.
Wait, mute
I
it.
love this so much.
Would you still love me? Hey.
I want to be with you. Yeah.
He
I
just
wanna
paused
be with
paused
you.
it for
Look at the
RSP, but waiting for him to
baby's
breathe
face.
better on his own.
You
Heart.
love me.
Oh yeah. So amazing. Is it just like a?
This is the only version of it I could find. It's been like pretty scrubbed.
Yeah.
That used to be easy to find.
Dang
That was
it.
one of my favorite videos for
It's
a long
awesome.
time.
It's so fucking
funny.
funny. Kills me.
I'm gonna be
Poor
with
kid.
you.
And then I love how the caption says Lil Lee.
Well, Lee.
Like Lil Lee's on oxygen.
oh,
Whitney.
Whitney.
You're fucking funny. I'll give you that.
Oh my god.
Lily.
That is some good shit. What
It's
are the
like
comments on
perfect
that? Can we
time
take a look at the comments?
for a dance.
Thoughts
those
and
are-
prayers?
It's all on the re-up.
Oh,
That's
you're
just a
right.
re-upload. Oh, people ripped her.
Oh, I know. I remember
She
when
like-
it first.
I remember she had to make like an apology and stuff because that was early on in the TikTok days when everyone was dancing. That was like the only thing you were doing on TikTok was dancing.
Can you imagine? You're a nurse and you walk in and you're like,
God. Can you wait outside for a second? I'm trying to finish this dance. Baby, love me. Baby, love me.
would you still love me? Now that you got something. Hey. The baby's literally laying there like,
Oh, it's amazing.
oh god, it kills
Oh,
me.
they should bring that up in the show. They should have
hope they
introduced
will.
her with that. Like popularly known for this. Oh, that is amazing. Well, I'm excited to see where else this show goes. I guess everyone knows because the whole series is out. We only discovered it, the four of us, yesterday, so we didn't
Yeah.
have a lot of time to
Karelly
dive
started
in.
it.
Or Cindy,
But-
you found it like
Yeah, I
couple
started
days
watching
ago.
it on Friday.
Yeah, I
okay,
think
so you had a
I
head start.
Yeah, I started watching, I think, as soon as it came out too. And then I because we talked about it because we saw each other this weekend. And so me and Sydney were like, have you seen it yet? Because if anybody's watched it, it's Sydney. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, so I did. I tuned in. It's great.
I tuned in.
Tuned in.
Oh,
Guys, look
good
at this
times.
picture of me.
The baby's face. Oh my God, poor little Lee. I'm glad he's okay now.
Lily. And literally goes to the couch. She's like, Lily gets put on oxygen. She's like, and then the next thing is like, has RSV, heart. Or no. Then it's like, is learning to breathe again, heart.
Oh,
it's
let's do the whole
iconic.
episode on that.
It's iconic.
Oh my
Shit
God.
is so funny.
It's so funny.
Whitney. Whitney girl.
Whitney
Thank
girl.
you. I'm like literally crying.
They're funny. They're funny as fuck.
They are.
I get why they have a TV show, man.
Yeah. So then Taylor, she had like a whole Taylor Frankie Paul. she had a domestic violence charge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
And there was
that-
body cam footage in the show. It's pretty juicy.
Yeah. Yep.
She and her man.
I will say, I fucking hate her
he's
man.
awful. He's awful.
Yeah,
do you-
he sounds
Oh, I thought you hate her.
He's
No,
very
her
controlling.
man. I don't like the way he talks to her either. He's so condescending and
Mhm.
he
Yeah.
gives me the ick.
Yeah, give me
Yeah.
the ick too.
I agree.
They both give me the ick.
Taylor's kind of funny though.
Yeah, she's kind of
Yeah.
I need to like get to know her more on the show.
Get to
I
know
almost
her.
feel like I need to rewatch the first two episodes because, to be honest, I really
Honestly,
was half-assing it.
I watched it when it first came out, and then last night again. You need to rewatch. I would recommend rewatching it because I didn't really understand. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention when I first watched it, but it all connected.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would
It all connected.
I would watch the first one again.
Okay, maybe I'll do that. Because, yeah, I had only like so much TV time last night, and I needed to put my focus into where it mattered, which was Big Brother.
That's fucking right, baby. Let's
Mhm.
go.
So let's get into that.
Big Brother.
Thank you. So, yeah, another one of my faves goes down on Big Brother. Joseph.
Really?
no.
I always
Spoiler
thought he was a
alert.
little bit annoying. It's a bit. He was fine, but a little bit annoying. I think it's funny that him and Quinn have crushes on Leah, and she's like, okay.
Yeah, she's like, neither of you are my type.
So you texted me, you're like, your boy Quinn's sucking big dick.
He said he sucks the fattest of all the dicks.
Right, that is
Awful.
the word.
Worst player. Hate him.
He's
He needs
very
to go.
annoying.
He is so
My
annoying.
mom
Thank
can't
you,
stand
Sydney.
Okay, so my mom's in town, and I was watching it last night. She hates all reality TV. She thinks all of it's horrible, which is sad because it's like my passion. So she was watching it with me, and I was trying to explain to her how Big Brother works, and she's like, why are all these people so fucking annoying? She's like, all of them suck. She's like, who gets on this show? Why are they on this show? And I was like, well, Mom, they have to be annoying because it's for good TV.
Yeah, they cast the most annoying people.
They do.
But didn't after that you said that John should be on the show?
She goes, John, you could be on this show. You're way smarter than all these people. I was like, yeah, but I don't think you make for very good TV because he's level-headed
annoying.
and normal. He's not
Well,
annoying.
he's like a Joseph type. Because Joseph, I don't find annoying. He doesn't really play up in the, you know what I mean?
Oh,
I
remember when
think
he was
John's like that.
apologizing to Angela and being like, because she was like, oh, please, like mocking him. She was not a fan. And she's like, and shave your porn mustache, bro.
I
Porn
love that mustache. That's all I know about him.
Not
Okay.
my vibe either.
Cool.
But
Wait, but you didn't watch
Curly
have you been
loves it.
watching?
No.
You just
knew
remembered
the
his
mustache.
picture?
I just remember his mustache.
Right.
Okay, yeah, he's a sweet lad. But yeah, stupid Quinn.
Why stupid Quinn? Because he
Because he's just dumb. He's made like the whole house is gonna hate him pretty soon, and he's going to get kicked out very
Okay.
soon.
okay.
He's just stupid. He just doesn't think before he does anything, and he's not strategic. He just does whatever he thinks of in 5 seconds and does it.
okay.
His little like interview bits. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's pretty annoying in
he's
the DR.
so annoying. Do you still like him?
I mean,
I don't get why. Are you just liking him because I don't? And
No.
so you want to annoy me?
no, I was actually gonna tell. As much as I love to annoy you,
I know
I
she
was-
does things like this since we were kids.
Likes the person you don't like.
well,
Yeah.
just likes things for the sake of
Yeah.
disagreeing with you.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Or when we were
brings more
kids,
entertainment.
you know what Janelle used to do?
Mm.
She would start sabotaging our games.
How?
What?
Yes.
How?
You don't remember. When we would
Clearly,
play
you do.
pretend. We
Let's-
would play pretend and Janelle would get
Ooh,
burnt
Kendall's
out. Her
not over
social
this.
batteries would run low. And if we had a sleepover, everything would be great up until like the next day when your dad was coming like in an hour or two, then things would go downhill.
What?
Mhm.
I have zero recollection. Tell me.
Yeah, I'd always be like, oh, damn, Janelle's sabotaging. Here we go. Like, you just not cooperate anymore. And our pretend games would just like go downhill.
I would.
You don't remember that?
No.
Yeah, I think you just get tired and you like wanted to go home.
And
Was
so
she
what,
just
I
not
like,
pretending
wouldn't-
anymore?
Yeah, you would just like, I don't know, like just not follow what we were doing anymore or go off or like change something. I don't know. But you like to annoy me. You like to annoy people. Is that not true? Sorry, is this mean?
Is this a roast?
No. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have said any of that. None of that was true. Forget about it.
Janelle, how does that make you feel?
I do get some satisfaction out of annoyance once in a while. However, I do not remember sabotaging our play pretend games.
Okay. Well,
But I'm not saying I didn't do it. Clearly I fucking did it. But okay,
need to go to
back
therapy.
to what I was saying. I need to go to therapy.
We together.
Oh yeah, clearly
Cousins counseling.
you have solved problems with me.
Oh my God.
Clearly from when we were 3 years old.
Yeah.
We should go to therapy and record it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We need to go through like when we were playing house.
I mean,
and,
it is only natural.
you know,
We
you're
literally-
like the little sister and I'm telling you where to go and you're like not going there.
I probably did that on purpose because you were probably trying to boss me around. I was like, no, you're not the boss.
I was super bossy.
You were very bossy.
Janelle's favorite phrase was,
You're not the boss.
And I would get so mad. I'm like, she's sabotaging. Where's her dad? Come pick her ass up.
Did you guys ever have like mini fights and then like get over it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot.
Like if she said you're being bossy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she'd get mad.
But we rarely fought
Yeah.
for the most part.
Yeah.
Especially like in the first day. It was always fine like the first.
We also
Until we
didn't
woke up in
live
the morning.
together, so
Yeah.
we like didn't really have a chance to.
No,
Like,
we were normally just
how-
stoked to
I
be
feel like that's
together.
pretty normal though with sleepovers as a kid. Like the next day, it's always kind of like you stayed up late.
Sometimes you're like over your friend. You ever like
Yes.
with your friend?
Yeah.
Like you'd be like
Yes.
with your friend for a few days, and you're like, oh, they're so fucking annoying.
Yeah, we were probably just over each other.
Probably.
And then, yeah.
Yeah, basically. What was I saying? Oh, do I purposely not like... Okay, so I was going to tell you that I did like Quinn, but the most recent episode, he was starting to annoy me.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
He's awful.
He's starting to annoy. I did really like him, though, at first. I'm not just
Why,
saying that.
though? Like, what
'Cause
about
I
him?
just thought he was entertaining, and I actually thought he had pretty good gameplay. Like, I thought his social game was pretty good until he started sabotaging. I do agree.
Yeah, his social game was okay. He's really tanked it.
I would agree with that. I think
Thank you.
his last HOH was horrible.
Okay.
The fact that he sent...
Yep.
It ended up with 2 people who...
Are in his alliance.
Yeah, that was stupid as hell. I would agree with that. So yeah, the game has changed.
I'm going after Angela. Dumb.
God, Angela.
Do we like her? Do we not like
we
her?
hate.
Yeah,
Sorry, she's annoying.
She's awful, but I want her to stay because it's
I'm like getting
keeping
to the
the
point
show
where
interesting. Because
No.
the show would not be. It's
No,
getting
you're right.
boring, and
No.
Angela's like the only interesting part now.
I know, but she's so.
She is.
The amount of times she cries per episode drives me insane. She's
You
so
know,
manipulative.
People think that she's a plant.
Oh,
a
I know.
CBS plant
They
because they found her on The Price is
CBS?
Right, like 2 other times that she went on that. So people are like,
ABC.
"Oh, they found her through that, and they planted her on the show to make it interesting." Which I don't.
I mean,
believe that.
that could be true, but how does that make her a plant?
A lot of people think that every episode or every season someone is planted there and then they're forced to stay, which I'm still confused on how that happens, because don't you think that if production was making players vote a certain way that would have been leaked by now?
Yeah,
Like,
I
that
do too.
previous
I don't
players
think they
would be
could
like-
pull that off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Mm.
Anyways, though, Quinn's kind of annoying. I do agree now.
Very.
So I'm trying to figure out who I'm rooting. I still like T-Core the most.
She's okay. Yeah, she's just boring, but
She is kind of boring.
but
Yeah.
she's smart and
Yeah.
good at it, and
Angela
I
is
like her.
definitely
She's
the
a good
least
person.
boring. I will agree
Yeah.
with that.
yeah, the rest of the
Angela-
cast is like just fairly boring now. You know what I mean? The last
Yeah.
episode just wasn't hitting for me.
I agree. I was actually fast forwarding a lot of it because I was like, I don't care.
Oh,
I
dude,
also
you
was
missed
really tired.
Tucker. That's what it is.
Yeah.
He was keeping it interesting.
Yeah, he was.
He was constantly switching stuff up, pulling things out of his ass, exposing the people.
Did you notice how because this whole season they were nominating 3 people. Now they're back to 2.
I know. I was
They
confused.
just like randomly stopped. I think it's because there's not enough people left now.
Oh, okay. They gotta
my
make it
guess.
go. a certain
Jury's got
amount
to
of
be
time.
starting here soon.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. Big brother.
Well, let us know who you're voting for if you're watching,
Yeah.
or not voting, but rooting.
Rooting for.
Rooting.
Do they
Rooting and
still
tooting.
do like viewer submission voting and stuff?
They do America's favorite player
Okay.
Which I know it'll be Tucker. There's like
Oh,
no
for
question
sure.
about it.
for sure.
I mean, they already voted to give him 20 grand. Remember that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's gonna come out with a good amount of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Deserved.
Mhm.
Sydney, you're keeping up with it?
Yeah, for the most part. Sometimes I like just lose attention during
Yeah,
like
it's a
some
lot
of
to
it,
watch.
but I've been watching and I have feelings about. I liked Tucker.
Yeah?
But I didn't like love.
Do you love anybody?
In general.
No, I was talking about the show.
No, I don't have
But-
a love for anyone on the show.
See, I really liked Cedric and the fact that he left so early. I was
I
like,
know that
damn
was
it.
that was a real bummer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He would have made
He
it.
was
more
my favorite.
interesting for sure.
Do they
Shouldn't have
just do
sucked
it
with
once
Tuck.
during the summer?
Yeah, once a year,
Oh, okay.
and then they do celebrity
Celebrity, but
sometimes
it's
in like February.
boring.
Yeah, it
Mm.
sucks.
It's not good.
Well, do you have a favorite, Sydney?
No, I just know I really don't like Quinn. It's just-
Agreed.
I just don't have. There's not
Anyone
anyone
but
I like.
him.
Yeah. I have to like turn the TV down. It's
I know,
like, it's so loud.
Nails on a chalkboard. I have to like leave the room. I get so
I'm-
annoyed.
This was making me laugh so hard. When they were going in to vote, one of them was like, Julie, you look ravishing. And my mom was like, who is Julie and why do they all care about her? She's like, she doesn't look ravishing. She looks normal with her stupid blouse on.
Ginger gets it. That's the worst part of the show.
Yeah, she's like, why are they all obsessed with her? Does she like swing the vote? I was like, no, she's literally just the host of the show.
Yeah, there's no point of it. It's just the trend. It's
Guys,
annoying.
Ravishing.
Love is Blind starts next month.
Oh yeah, we gotta
yes,
watch
we
that.
gotta watch that.
Didn't they film it in Colorado?
That's what I heard. Yeah,
I think it was the Denver
Yeah, I
series.
think it's the Denver one.
Yeah. It starts on August 2nd.
August
Ooh.
2nd.
I mean, nope. I mean, October.
So people missing
Okay.
that.
Oh, so coming up soon here.
Yep, in about a
Ish.
month. Yeah.
Okay, we'll have to watch.
Yeah, definitely.
Tune in. Hopefully it's crazy. Last season was, well, that was the only one I had watched, but it was pretty good.
Yeah, it was. It was very good.
Yeah, so we'll see. I've been pescatarian for about 7 years now, and therefore I don't eat a lot of meat and don't always get as much protein as I should. So I'm always looking for ways to get more protein, but sometimes the ways to get protein don't taste good and they're boring and I don't like it. And that is why I'm so excited that Orgain is sponsoring today's episode, because they make such delicious protein shakes that are packed with nutrition that are great for people like me. Orgain is the leader in real protein-powered nutrition that understands that being good for you doesn't have to taste bad. Orgain's founder, Dr. Andrew Abraham, believes that real nutrition has the power to make a difference in people's lives. Abraham left his medical practice and founded Orgain to create foods and beverages that offer better nutrition for people everywhere. One of the products that I really love from Orgain is their brand new 30-gram complete protein shakes that offer protein-packed real nutrition designed to satisfy your cravings without all the sugar. Orgain's 30-gram protein shakes are an excellent source of complete protein with all 9 essential amino acids. I love the fact that it gives me energy to keep me going throughout the day. It also provides muscle support and recovery, which is nice because I have been working out lately. So I like to drink one either before or after I work out to really support my muscles and recovery. It helps maintain my healthy lifestyle. And like I said, they taste so delicious. Tastes like chocolate milk, honestly. And you can't complain about that. And even though it tastes delicious, there's only 1 gram of sugar per serving. It's made without soy ingredients and it's made with no artificial flavors or sweeteners. I highly recommend if you're looking for an easy and delicious way to get more protein and nutrients into your body on a day-to-day basis, get one of these. You can keep them in your car, you can keep them at your office, keep them in your pantry. They're super convenient and super delicious. Orgain 30-gram protein shakes are available at Costco and Orgain.com. If you want to get in on the delicious protein-packed nutrition today, head to Orgain.com/Sesh and use code Sesh for 20% off your order. Once again, that's Orgain.com/Sesh for 20% off, and make sure you use our promo code Sesh so they know we sent you.
You guys hear about Nickocado Avocado?
Sure did. I was shook.
I think
Shookocado.
everyone was Shookocado.
I was Shookocado.
It's crazy. He lost, if you haven't seen it, which I think the video now has 28 million views or something.
It was uploaded like 3 days ago from when we're recording this.
It's crazy.
Because he fooled the entire world.
I guess.
I mean,
31 million.
I guess technically.
31 million?
Wow.
Dang, dude, that guy's making dough.
Dude. Yeah, he made a lot off of
Because
that.
how much
Holy
did he lose?
shit.
How much? Okay, so if you
He
don't know
lost
who he is,
250 pounds.
explain to people who he is. He's this
Okay, so
YouTuber.
he's Nickocado Avocado.
Yep.
And he started, okay, I'm not an expert on Nickocado Avocado. I don't follow the mukbang scene. So I just knew about him. But I remember he started as like a vegan content creator, maybe. Like I remember he used to have like healthier content back in the day. I don't know much about him, but he started really getting popular when he would do these like, vegan vlogger. And then he totally ditched that. Or maybe he was vegan mukbanging.
He says in 2016 he decided to quit being vegan and started creating mukbang videos of various foods.
Yes, lots of food.
Mostly like noodles.
Yes.
Like he would buy like 30 packets of noodles, make them all, and put them on like
noodles.
a tray, and then just...
Yeah, and just go at them. It's crazy the amount that they can eat. Even in this newer one. He gained so much weight. And I remember one of the last times I saw him, he was like riding around in an electric wheelchair. And I don't know if he really needed it, if it was a prop or what, but he kept talking about how he might have a heart attack. And it was getting really
people were very
scary
worried about him.
As they should be.
Yeah.
He started talking like really bad about his mental health, having these breakdowns and crying while he's eating. And then I do remember he went to this restaurant in Vegas that was called like the Heart Attack Grill or something.
Oh, yeah. I've seen TikToks on it.
I think you like eat a bunch, then you weigh yourself or something like that.
It's called the Heart Attack Grill.
Remember he would also put on his CPAP machine?
Yes.
And and like eat with the CPAP on.
So super unhealthy. People were very concerned about him because he gained a lot of weight
seemingly
really quickly.
Yeah.
Well, now even quicker than we thought. Because it turns out that the last 2 years, people were watching pre-recorded content. And I guess he hasn't posted, I think, in the last 7 months. So people are very confused right now because he posts this video, which let's just bring up the video.
What's up with this panda thing?
I don't know. I don't know what the panda means. I mean, I'm sure people out there are more into it than us. And maybe there's some hidden meaning behind the panda.
Panda.
So he goes from what you just saw to this. After 7 months of not uploading, at least on this channel. It's called 2 Steps Ahead.
2 steps ahead.
It's so creepy in this.
I am always 2 steps ahead.
And pause it for a second. He actually did this, because this is a whole monologue and we don't need to listen to it, but he said exactly all of this word for word 2 years ago when he was at his height of his weight. And I don't know if maybe that's when he started the weight loss journey or what. And I don't think people knew what it meant back then. But yeah, it's very villain-esque and interesting.
This has been the greatest social experiment for my entire life.
Which I don't really think
It's
it does.
alluring. It's compelling. It's gripping to observe all these unwell, disoriented beings roam the internet in search of stories, ideas, rivalries, where they feel encouraged and engaged, where they involve themselves with the stories and become a product of influence. Thirsty for a distraction from time
An actual
unspent,
monologue.
spoiling their mind,
Yeah, 2 years to practice it.
yet stimulating them at the same time. It's brilliant. And it's dangerous. I feel as if I'm monitoring ants on an ant farm. One follows another, follows another,
Ghetto.
follows another. It's mesmerizing.
Why are his hands so big?
All these little
You know what they say?
consumed,
Yeah.
all of these lost and bored people. People consuming anything that they're told.
Big glove stickers.
Is that the sound of his lens focusing?
Yeah, I think so.
So I am the villain
Look at him.
because I've made myself one.
Ha, got him.
And you will
Sorry.
continue to consume these stories about me year after year after year.
Because you were putting it
For
out
as
so
long
rough.
as I tell the internet that I am the villain. Stories that permeate and linger.
Right. Clearly, he lost a lot of weight. He looks great. And I will say, too, after this whole little monologue spiel, he cuts to just him eating a whole plate of these spicy black bean noodles, which look good.
I've had some.
Really?
They're really spicy.
Really?
I want to like them really bad, but they're too spicy.
And then I'm very confused because he's talking about how it's been 8 years. And I don't know if that's, I think he might have meant 8 years since he's been with his bird. Because he's like, it's been 8 years, Mr. Noodle. There was a dream. We woke up from this dream 8 years ago. It's all a dream. And at one point he got kind of emotional. And I don't know. It's kind of felt sad vibes.
I think the first, well, I'm on his channel right now, and his oldest video, which obviously I don't think this is the first video I've ever uploaded, but the one that's public right now is from 8 years ago.
So maybe he's saying that the
And
whole YouTube career has been
It's
a
titled
dream.
"Why I'm No Longer a Vegan YouTuber." So maybe like his start of his mukbang career or whatever.
Maybe he went back to vegan and that was part of the weight loss, or who knows?
He
He's
went
eating
from-
black bean noodles.
From his heaviest, 411 pounds,
Wow.
to 158 pounds.
Wow. So, and what's crazy too is how fast he gained that weight.
Mhm.
It was wild. And then, so of course, people are like, how did he lose all the weight? And
Yeah.
people think that he did it in 9 months or 7 months since he last uploaded. It's actually been 2 years, I
Yeah.
guess. And so I was trying to do the math on that. He lost 250 pounds, right?
Mm-hmm.
In 52 weeks in a year. What is that?
Pattern.
Okay, so he lost an average of 2.4 pounds per week. And the recommended healthy weight loss is, I remember looking this up, just 1 and 2 pounds a week is considered to be healthy. And you have the best chance of keeping weight off if you do it slower. So I don't know. That's definitely possible.
Yeah.
Really hard to do. And of
Yeah.
course, people are like, Ozempic, but I don't think people understand that it's not like he was just taking Ozempic shots and then still eating the way he was. He had to have made a serious change. It doesn't just make you like lose all this weight.
Well, doesn't it just cut your appetite, Ozempic?
I think so. And other things like it regulates
Hormonal. Yeah.
yeah, like your blood sugar maybe
Okay.
or something. Because it's for diabetic people too.
Okay.
Your
For
it does
insulin
something with your
resistance.
Insulin, yeah.
Yeah. So it
insulin
can help you, but like I think if you're not changing your lifestyle along with it, then it's not going to do much. It's certainly not going to just make you drop 250 pounds without putting in a shit ton of work.
Sure.
So he definitely, it's super impressive.
Like his skin looks tight.
Can't really tell. It's easy to hide that because
That's
I have a lot of
true.
loose skin from losing weight as well. Because I've lost it's been a little over 2 years. I've lost about 80 pounds. And
wow.
I have quite a bit of
But like his arms
loose
and
skin.
stuff. Like I'm
but,
just
you
shocked.
can't tell when I wear it. Can you see when I wear like
No.
yoga
Mm-mm.
pants?
No.
No.
But yeah.
But it's arms.
Yeah, his arms,
Yeah.
like he looks so in shape.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. He looks really great. I'm happy for him.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, it's certainly doable to have lost it without any surgery or help 2.5 pounds a week.
I hope he's. I
It's
mean,
challenging
I hope he did it in
amount, but
I hope he did it in a, like a safe, healthy way, hoping that he didn't. He's not like exhausting his body.
yeah. Well, that's what I've learned too. Is that because I used to do all these like crash diet type stuff, like things that were gonna make, because I wanted to lose weight fast.
Yeah.
And my approach this time was like low and slow, because you have a way better chance of keeping it off if it's a lifestyle change and you're doing it in a slower pace. But yeah, that is a lot to lose. He'd have to be like consistently losing.
I was gonna say, like, sometimes though, when people are trying to lose weight, they don't always like lose weight every week. Like, it's hard to keep that up.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's
actually
hard.
really impressive.
It's very impressive because he started around the same time that I did, I think, because it's been 2 years about that for me too. So, and he's lost like 3 times as much as I've lost. It's crazy.
But also, I think when you are heavier, it's a lot easier to lose.
Oh, for sure.
Like the initial
starting at
weight.
4'11".
Yeah.
I don't know, the social experiment thing, I'm just not really getting what it was.
Yeah, I'm not really. At first, I was like, ooh, but then I don't think it's just like a social experiment as much as it just is like the greatest prank.
Yeah, it's
on
more
YouTube.
like a gotcha moment.
Yeah, exactly. Which is crazy.
Because like, what is the experiment? I made you all think I was fat because I was posting videos
old videos.
from when I was fat, and you were mean to me because I was fat. And it's like, okay, that's just a known fact. People are mean to fat people on the internet.
Right. What blows my mind is that he recorded years worth of videos.
Yeah.
Pre-recorded.
Yeah, well, if you're just sitting down eating,
right. I guess
it'd be pretty hard to pump shit out.
Bang out like
just
8 a day.
film your meals.
Right.
It's wild,
It's true.
though.
God, now I really want noodles.
His noodles looked good. And I want a bird. He has a bird named Mr. Noodle, and the bird was
cute.
very interesting to me, very entertaining.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. He seemed well, so I wish the best for him. But I don't know. I think there's something to be said about the fact that the content he was making was pretty dangerous. And if it really was an act and he was like faking mental breakdowns, or maybe he was really having those, I don't know.
Yeah.
There's like some concerning elements to that.
I agree.
To me as well.
No, I agree. Yeah. But I think he is very much a character, I would say, in the sense of...
Yeah, that's obvious now.
If you watch his old videos, how erratic he behaves versus he was like in this video, like super calm and poised.
So is this really how he is?
Yeah.
And that was just an act the whole time, and that's the social experiment?
Yeah, I don't know.
That I had you guys all fooled? I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I'm curious what people think. I can't really like gather my thoughts on it. Like, something feels off, but I'm happy for him. It's great to see him looking so healthy. I hope it's inspiring to other people that you can, lose weight like that.
I wonder too, since he came back, like when he took off the panda head, almost as if like, not that he's a new person, but maybe that's why his personality seems like different than what it was before. Like almost
he's like mask off,
like rebranded type of deal. I don't know.
I guess the panda mask was supposed to symbolize how social media is not as black and white as it seems. He made a statement. It's supposed to remind people not to take the internet so seriously.
Well, I mean, I think people were taking it seriously because it was serious.
Concerning, yeah.
It looked, I mean, people were worried he was going to die.
Yeah.
And so it's like, gotcha. I started thinking like, was it possible he was wearing like a fat suit? I was really like starting to look at his old videos and try to figure it out. But no, I mean, I think he really had gained all that weight.
People have also said that he has had like abusive patterns and like manipulated people in the past. Like Stephanie, is it Sue or So?
I don't know.
Stephanie, she's also like a mukbanger.
Oh, she does true crime, right? While she eats.
Oh, does she?
Yeah, she does that Rotten podcast.
She said, or supposedly, that he has at one point pretended to be her friend and then forced her into an uncomfortable position, trying to get her to, quote, spill the tea on another YouTuber named Veronica. And when she refused, he tried to twist her words and insinuate that something serious went down between her and Veronica. I've heard that people have very like not great things to say about like accusations of things that he's done.
I heard something else about how he did something weird to do with Kobe Bryant and his daughter, like pretending not to know their names, or I don't know. I heard someone talking about it earlier today. I didn't really dive in, but yeah, certainly a problematic person. Yeah, I don't have like any opinions on him. Happy for him that he is looking way better and looking like he's not about to die, because it was getting very bleak there. It was like very scary. So yeah, always happy when someone is making a lifestyle change like that. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to think about the whole thing. It's so wild. So interesting. I'm curious if he started gaining the weight because he got into the mukbang space and just naturally it happened because you have to eat a bunch to be making that content, or was it a deliberate choice of I'm going to eat a ton and gain a ton and become this character?
Yeah.
And it would be concerning if that was the case.
Right.
To make such a problematic choice that could have, even though if you've lost the weight, it could still have, negative effects on your body, putting your body through so much stress just for content and money and views. But I don't know. Maybe that wasn't ever the plan. Maybe he really was struggling just with binge eating and gained. I don't know. I don't know enough about that.
That's what I'm wondering. Like, was this an act? Was he being authentic?
If that was really an act and he just put himself through that for the content, that's very interesting. I've seen like trainers and stuff that will gain a ton of weight just to show like how to lose it. I don't know.
Dang.
Which is odd to me because
Got it.
isn't every body's completely different? Everyone's metabolism and genetics are different.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too.
So I don't know. When I saw that, I was like, what the hell?
I know. Yeah, I was blown away when he first took that mask off.
Me
Me and Josh were in the car. I was showing him.
It's crazy.
2 steps ahead.
With these mukbang things, is that the whole point of it is to eat all of the food that
I
they
think
show?
so,
To
yeah.
shove your face.
It's like
I cannot watch it.
ASMR-esque, right? That's like the...
yeah. It's also like a fetish thing for some people to watch that.
Oh, interesting. One thing that I have learned in my parenting journey is that investing in material that is high quality for my daughter's clothes is going to last us so much longer. And I'm a huge fan of bamboo baby clothes. That's why I'm so excited to tell you about our next sponsor, Posh Peanut, because they make some incredibly cute, beautiful pieces, but they also last really long because they're super, super stretchy. They hold up well in the wash. So it's far worth it to invest in a piece like that versus something that I know isn't going to last her very long because it's going to fall apart or because she's going to grow out of it so fast and it's not stretchy. And Posh Peanut makes the cutest prints. We recently got one of their rompers and it is so cute. I love the design. It's very fall and the material is so stretchy that I'm very confident this is going to last us at least a year. Their pieces are made with ridiculously soft viscose from bamboo that stays soft even after you wash them over and over again. And their high quality fabric is 4 times stretchier than cotton, so it really does grow with your child. It's also breathable and chemical free, which means they're delicate on your baby's sensitive skin. Posh Peanut makes thoughtfully crafted, beautiful, and stylish clothing for kids and families designed in-house, from beautiful florals to your favorite brands such as Hot Wheels, Disney, Hello Kitty, and Barbie. Posh Peanut is made for infants and kids, but they also have sizing for moms and dads if you want the whole family to match. I've been looking at some of their Christmas sets, and I think I'm definitely going to have to grab some for us. And Posh Peanut is loved by over 1 million parents. And right now, Posh Peanut is offering our listeners 20% off your first order with promo code SESH. Just go to poshpeanut.com/sesh and use promo code SESH for 20% off your first order. That's poshpeanut.com/sesh, promo code SESH. Okay, so we have a feel-good story to jump into next. And yes, I feel like we need it after talking about Nick.
This is so cute.
This is so cute. And I love stories like this. And I hear these, I feel like this happens quite often with cats. They're so resilient and amazing and smart.
I mean, it kind of happened to your sister's cat.
Yes, I was going to bring that up, actually. Maybe I'll tell a story. It's not as impressive, but it's cool.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah, it is. So yeah, this family in Texas had the unthinkable happened when their beloved cat Shoto ran away from home and disappeared. And obviously they were concerned, and oftentimes cats will run away, leave. It happened to me as a kid. I lost a cat that way. Pretty sure. A coyote.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. But my parents were like, no, someone thought she was cute and took her home. And I was like, okay.
Good.
Yeah. But anyway, despite their search efforts, over 3 years passed and not a day went by when they didn't miss their cat Shoto. And then one day someone dropped off a skinny stray cat to a humane society out in Massachusetts. So she's from Texas, made it to Massachusetts. And when they scanned the kitty, she had a chip. They were in disbelief when they found out that there was a missing report from January of 2022 from Texas, over 2,000 miles away. The Dakin Humane Society in Springfield, Massachusetts, called Carla, the owner. Last name is unknown, but she almost didn't answer the call because of unfamiliar caller ID, which I never answer a call if I don't know who it is. But luckily she did. And they gave her the news. We found your cat after all of this time. It's actually 2 years to correct that too.
Hysterical.
I can't even imagine, dude, the emotions. It would feel like something came back from the dead.
Yes.
So without a second thought, she just gets right in the car and made the 26-hour drive to Springfield, Massachusetts, and was reunited with her cat.
Baby, that makes me
It's
so happy.
cool. And then what's crazy is they can't tell you what they've been through the
I
last
wish
2
animals
years.
could talk.
Right? I know. Imagine the stories she had, the
God,
journey.
That is so insane.
Shoto's a male.
How do you get that far?
I don't know. Cats are amazing.
They have 9 lives.
Traveled or like.
Oh,
So what happened with my sister's cat, and this just happened, it was just in Colorado. My sister lived up in Fort Collins, which is how far from Denver? Like an hour and a half, 2 hours max with traffic too.
I would say like from Denver, like an hour and a half.
Yeah. So my sister's cat got out of her apartment and she was so upset. Oh my God. It was like, yeah, we were all very upset. Her cat, Sylvia. And, Sylvie is her name. Sylvanus. I always go Sylvia.
Right.
Sylvanus. And yeah, she randomly got a call. I think it was, I want to say 2 months, 3 months later.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they were already like looking to get a new cat and everything. And we were all kind of trying to be like, all right, like let's maybe get a different cat, you know? And she got a call that the cat had hopped on a Home Depot truck. She lived behind a Home Depot and went down to the Denver location and was like living in the warehouse.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then they found her. Now she lives with them.
Yeah. And I guess
reunited.
the workers at the Home Depot, wherever the cat was just like hanging out with her, and they didn't think to get her scanned. And then eventually they did. And they've, get your cats chipped.
Get your animals chipped.
All animals chipped. Yeah.
I have a crazy story. It's pretty similar, but my cousin just went through this where they lived in an apartment and I guess there's a leak. So the people went into the apartment and let the cat got out.
Mm-hmm.
And so they didn't know until they got home and they're like, where's the cat?
Oh, that's a nightmare.
And so it was 2 days. My cousins were looking and they randomly found her sitting on someone's porch.
Wow.
I was like,
She was just chilling out. How long had it been?
like 2 full days.
Wow.
Yeah.
God.
He was like, she's gone. And then
So
it was
sad.
so sad because it's like their baby. I mean, anyone's animal.
Of course.
Yeah.
And then she's just chilling on this porch.
Yep. Dude, my cat Marley, when we were kids, I had outdoor cats growing up. And I think that's why my cats do not go outside, because it was like traumatizing. Because there were so many nights where Marley wouldn't come home. And my parents were like, he's tough. He'll be fine. But I would like lay awake at night, like wondering. And there were times where he'd get stuck in like people's garages, or he'd be on the other side of the neighborhood and someone would call us and we'd go get him. Cats are wild, man.
I have a very similar story too. So this was years ago. I had a puppy, or a Pomeranian named Melody, and she ran away. And we used to live next to like a gravel pit, basically. And one day they called us and they're like, "Hey, your dog's here." We went and picked her up. Cool, thank you. This happened again. I was at school, and she never came back after that. And I was so distraught for months and months and months. And one day, this was like maybe like honestly like probably 2 years later. I mean, after like a few months, I was just like, well, I'm never getting her back. Like,
Yeah.
I
Just
made
accept
flyers. I made Craigslist
so
posts.
sad.
I made Facebook
How old
posts.
were you?
I was probably like 15, 16.
Oh.
Yeah. So a couple years passed. This was before I moved to Denver. My mom and I are at Walmart, and there's this older lady in an electric scooter, and she has a Pomeranian in her cart that I swear looked like Melody. Like, I know my dog, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, Mom, I was like, that's Melody. I was like, that's Melody. And I was like, no, like it can't be. It's just another Pomeranian. It looks a lot like her. Like, she had like a really red nose. She looked like a little fox. And this dog looked so much like her. And I was like, I remember I was like, Melody. And like she did like her, I did get her attention. I was like, Mom, I was like, that's Melody.
Did you confront the woman?
Well, kind of. So I wasn't going to be like, hey, that's my dog. You know what I mean? But we were like behind her in line or something. Somehow me and my mom and this lady like kind of were in like close proximity. And I think I was like, oh, your dog's so cute. Like, what's her name? Like, where did you get her? And she's like, oh yeah. She's like, I've had her for a little while now. She's like, she just showed up at on my front porch one day.
No way.
Dude, that's her.
I didn't say anything, and I was like, oh my, like I started crying.
Oh my God.
And I was like, can I pet her? And like I pet her and everything, and like I was like, Mom, and like my mom and I kind of left. And I was like, Mom, I need to ask her for my dog back. My mom's like, no, you can't do that. Like, she looks happy. you can't take her back.
What? My mom would have been like,
Oh, I was like, give me my fucking dog back.
Dude, it was, I still think about this because I'm like, I know that was Melody. And like, I was so,
you didn't get her back?
No, I didn't. No, I still think about it. I really regret it because like,
Karelly, oh my
okay,
God.
but how am I gonna like prove to this lady that this was my dog? She wasn't chipped.
What if you just told her, like, we
The
lost
story.
our dog?
And it looks exactly like
I
her.
know. And like, my mom was like, no, she's like, let's just go. Like, she looks happy. She's safe. Like, looks like she's living a good life. Let's just like let her live her life. And I'm like,
My heart would be broken.
It was-
What?
yeah.
So bad for you.
yeah,
I didn't know this.
Yeah.
I'm so sad for you. I had no idea that this
I would have
happened.
like grabbed the dog out of the
I do. I was like, I guess I just got that confirmation that, it was her. And I really wish what am I gonna, like, I'm not gonna like argue. I'm not gonna like,
But you should just see how she reacted. Maybe she was like, "Oh my God, yeah, they showed up at this
She's
month
like, well,
or
she's
this
mine
year."
now.
Wow, that's
I don't remember.
wild.
I don't remember. Maybe I did mention it. I don't remember exactly. Something happened to where I just didn't feel comfortable like telling the lady that.
You
Because
were young,
I'm trying to
too.
think too. At this point, I think I already had Rambo though. So I mean, I'm not.
Oh,
you know what
Rambo! I
mean? Yeah.
miss Rambo.
Rambo.
He's a good
Damn.
man.
That's
But,
crazy. Well,
yeah,
at least
if
if it was
it was
really
her-
her, then you know that she was, something bad didn't happen.
Yeah, and like in a weird way, I did get
Like some
like
closure.
some closure on it.
I would have snatched that dog so fast.
100%.
I wish if I was me back then,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I would say something now.
Right.
But-
Teenage time is weird. I get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And my mom's also like not confrontational, so
Yeah.
I love when pets are reunited with their owners.
I know,
Makes
it's
me
the
so
best.
happy.
I know, especially when it's been a long time like that and
Yeah.
the miles. I feel like we hear a story like that every couple of months,
I love it.
know.
It's so sweet.
And they
Oh.
traveled. I'd love to know
If pets could
how
talk.
Shoto got there.
If there
What was
a pet
Shoto's journey?
communicator.
Mm-hmm.
Wish there were confirmed pet communicators.
Well, there's like people who claim they're pet psychics.
I know, but
Didn't the person that they had on Lights Out
Yeah.
claim to do that?
yeah.
They
But I'm
should,
like,
link up with
literally,
that.
how do you? Because at least with human psychics, if the psychic is talking about someone you know and they give a fact, you can be like, yes, that's true, or no, that's not. Literally, how do you do that with an animal? Charlie can't be like, yes, that happened to me, or no, it did not.
You could just make up the whole story and the cat's like, meow.
Yeah, exactly.
So mealtime with my toddler is becoming increasingly difficult as she becomes more and more picky. I really thought I had, a one-of-a-kind baby who just ate everything because in the early days, she really would eat anything. But now she has realized that she has options and that she doesn't have to eat something she doesn't want to. And so she doesn't. But I still want to get those veggies in there even though she is picky about them. So this episode is brought to you by Nurture Life. Nurture Life is a meal delivery service that's focused on helping busy parents easily feed their babies and kids from 10 months old all the way to 10 years old. The company provides fresh meals and snacks that are delicious, nutritious, and fully cooked. That means the meals are ready to serve in just 1 minute. It seriously could not be easier. And let me tell you, my daughter loves them. Nurture Life lets kids enjoy a healthy, nutritionally balanced diet while still eating all of their favorite meals like mac and cheese and spaghetti and meatballs. That is definitely Holly's favorite, and so many more options. So parents can be sure that there's always something on the menu for their little ones. And what sets Nurture Life apart from other meal delivery services? Well, without a doubt, it's how amazing they taste and how healthy they are. It's because their meals are made fresh every week. Seriously, they are never frozen and they're shipped directly to your door. So how does it work? Well, it's simple. You select from over 50 varieties of nutritious, balanced meals on their weekly menu, from finger foods for babies and toddlers to kids meals for older kids. Then Nurture Life does the cooking for you and the fresh meals are delivered straight to your door in refrigerated packaging. And personally, I love that all of their meals are designed by registered dietitians, so I know that I'm giving my child food that is actually good for her. It's about time that a flexible meal subscription existed for babies and kids. So head to nurturelife.com and use code SESH for 55% off your first order. That's right, 55% off. Once again, that's nurturelife.com for 55% off, and make sure you use our promo code SESH so that they know we sent you. All right, well, in other news, we get to talk about Hannah Gutierrez Reed.
Oh boy,
Dude, remember this bitch?
I remember. This is just this woman. Okay, I don't know how she ever had the job she did.
Because of her daddy.
She was the armorer on the Rust movie set, and she was convicted of involuntary manslaughter for the shooting of Helena Hutchins and was sentenced to the state maximum of 18 months behind bars.
We did a whole episode on Mile Higher, too, if you want
Yep.
to check. We have like all the body cam and everything.
Yeah, big
Crazy.
huge story at the time. She was convicted by the Santa Fe jury in March this year of negligently loading a bullet into Alec Baldwin's gun, who the gun went off and tragically killed Helena.
Yeah, and his trial was just dismissed over the
Yep,
summer.
which I knew that would happen. Not
Yeah.
surprised there.
Yeah, that was not surprising.
That's not the only time, though, that she had been accused
Yeah,
of acting recklessly with
this
a
was
firearm.
news to me. Was this like public knowledge? I don't think it was.
Yeah, because why now is it out?
So they found the video in her phone when they were doing the investigation from the first thing.
They discovered a video that she took of herself after she walked into a bar and was in the bathroom, and she started recording this like selfie video. We're so pissed because the video's not out there, which I mean, I guess I'm not surprised. They're not just gonna like randomly put that out there.
Yeah.
But supposedly she says they checked my purse, but they didn't check my butt cheeks. Wah, wah, wah. Because she was holding a semi-automatic pistol in front of the camera, but apparently it was up her butt going into the bar.
I wonder, like, was it up the butt or was it just like resting in the cheeks?
Was the barrel up her butthole? How did this happen? And why the fuck would you put that up your butt or in your butt cheeks?
Dude,
Yeah,
she
why
is
your butt?
such a wacko.
She really
She
is.
and her dad.
She gives me the weirdest vibes, dude. Like, there's something about her that I just cannot get behind. I mean, besides the fact that she's just reckless.
Yes.
Why are you putting weapons up your ass just to get into a bar?
Yeah, that's so scary to think that people.
Yeah.
God, we share this planet with such
Wackos.
unhinged freaks. Yeah, she's truly the worst. I'll never forget seeing the footage after it happened, and she was automatically like, "This is going to be bad for
that's
my
like
career."
the first thing she said.
Yeah. Okay. Someone died because of you.
Yeah.
You stupid fuck.
True that.
No other way to put it.
No, it's true. Yeah, the defense argued that the prosecutor lacked authority in charging her because it's unrelated to the Rush shooting and that they, quote, over-searched her phone. And that they also argued that the charge was vindictive and
Over-searched.
yeah, in retaliation for refusing to accept the plea deal in other cases.
In the other case.
In the other case, right.
Yeah.
And recently on September 4th, she reached a plea agreement and could have faced an additional 18 months in prison for bringing a gun into a bar, but instead agreed to serve supervised probation from her home in Arizona.
Boo.
Now, a separate hearing is scheduled for September 26th, so a few weeks from now, on Hannah's motion for a new trial in the manslaughter case. The defense has also asked that she be released from prison pending that outcome of a new trial. But what the hell, dude?
Yeah, so do we need to start like checking everyone's cheeks? 'Cause
No.
Now this makes me scared to go
Spread 'em.
anywhere. More scared than I've already been. But
I
now I'm
know.
like, even places with, well, I guess if you have like a
Metal detector.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. But most of the time when you go into like a bar or a club, they like open your
Yeah,
purse and then
yeah.
just like rummage through it.
And even that, sometimes they do like such a light
do
check that
hor-
I'm like, can you please look a little harder?
yeah, I know.
Yeah. And I'm like, do we need to start like everyone go into a little black box, pull your cheeks open? Like, God, is this where we're
Good
at?
church.
Someone
It's
kind
like getting admitted to jail.
yeah. She's such a nut.
That's just so stupid. And for what?
She better not be released from prison.
Claim that there's not enough evidence and that
What more do you need?
I know.
It was your responsibility. You did it. She died.
I think she's going to get off.
I think she is
She
too.
probably has really good lawyers. And I think that it would look weird to let Alec Baldwin off when he's the one that shot the gun, but not her.
Yeah, but his trial was dismissed for an entirely different reason because of the prosecutors had withheld evidence from the defense.
Okay, yeah,
So
that's true.
I don't know if it.
And that's what they're trying to do with her case too, is they're trying to claim the exact same thing, that
Yeah.
there wasn't enough, or that like new information came out that made her look like a certain way in the public
Yeah.
eye. And it's like, well, I mean, this doesn't make it look any fucking better.
No.
Come on.
No, she's such an idiot.
Yeah. So stupid. Up your butt. Gun up the butt.
Gun up the butt.
Also, that would like hurt.
What's that called? Boofing
Yep. Boofing is like, yeah. Like you can
You stick drugs
some, yeah.
or a gun, maybe.
Yeah.
You never know.
Mm-hmm. Well, your sphincter is very absorbent.
It's absorbent.
So anything you put up there absorbs into your skin like really fast.
So you can
Oh, I see what
get,
you
so
mean.
you can get like really drunk off of like
I think
the shot.
like the gun could have quickly.
Yeah, absorbed up.
I saw a TikTok the other night of this. It was like a surgeon or a doctor or something that was about to get off work. It's like 5:00, and they had a patient come in who had put
I saw
a
this.
cassette tape up their ass, and he was
Mhm.
like looking at the X-rays and was just like,
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
"Fuck,
gosh.
I'm gonna be here late."
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine? Like, all right, we need to strategize about how to get this fucking cassette out of this guy's ass. Or like people, I saw one with like a hose.
Yep.
Was it you that showed me that?
It was the shower head.
Or yeah,
That
the
was
shower
me,
head.
guys.
It was Karelly that showed it.
Yes.
The X-ray photo of that is wild.
that was
And wasn't it up
putting-
there for like 3 days?
It was up there for a while.
No
yeah.
shame. Like it's your butthole.
Yeah,
Put it
do
whatever
what
you want
you
up there.
want to
But
your
like,
butthole.
think about it because that
Think
could
about
really
it.
hurt.
Things get lost up there.
Think about it.
Things get think about it. Think twice before boofing.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when, I think I've told this, I worked at an OBGYN office in college and I got this call that this woman had put a mango up her gooch.
Oh, wait.
God, that's so
And she couldn't get it out.
I said that was me. That wasn't me. That was in the X-ray. Clarify.
Thank you.
yeah.
Karelli put
I think
a
they got
rose
it.
up her butthole.
Dude, the mango thing was sick. I remember you telling me about
Yeah,
this.
and she was like, I don't know what to do. And I was like, what do you mean? She's like there's a mango up my vagina.
And it just walked up there.
And I was like,
Was it
okay.
like a unpeeled mango?
I didn't ask. But then I was
Did you
like,
think it was like a prank call at first?
kinda, but I also like, what am I
You're
gonna be like, are you pranking me? Because what if they're not? I didn't want to laugh and be rude. So I was trying to be professional. So I was like, okay, one moment. And I put on hold and I went and got a doctor and I told them that they're like, all right, scheduled as a problem visit. I was like, okay. And then you have to take notes of like what's wrong. I was like, mango stuck up vagina. Again.
You know
It's
how
your
they got
body,
it
do what
out?
you want.
Yeah.
But I mean, just sounds.
Was it you that told me about the tuna thing too?
What?
the tuna
That someone
thing.
put like tuna
Shut up.
in their
Ew.
vagina. Yes.
What the
For
fuck?
what?
Why?
I could have sworn you were
Would
the one
you
who
put
told me
fish
this.
up there?
Because someone was like eating it out of there.
Ew.
Oh my god,
I think
yes,
you
that
told
was
me this.
me.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't remember the story exactly though.
The vagina, though, it's amazing. Can stretch really big. I can testify to that.
Have you ever seen the video of the guy putting sitting on a pickle jar up his butt and it shatters?
Oh, they watched that on H3 recently, but they didn't actually show the video, but
No,
they
you know,
showed their
you
reaction
can't
to
show the
it.
video.
But I remember you and Tyler, or
Can I make you watch it right now?
No.
Fuck no, I'm not watching that. That will fuck me up forever. Because
Dude,
what he
why?
puts the
For
pickle jar
sexuals.
up his ass, but then it
So-
breaks up there.
Oh my god.
He's squatting and he's like going like this to like get the jar up
Oh
his
my
butthole more,
God.
and then it shatters.
I want to crawl to my skin. That is so demented.
Is it all the way up there? Before
I've only seen it once. And it was a long time ago. From what I remember, it was like maybe halfway.
Oh, yeah, because Reese or Tyler showed you that, right?
Yeah,
One of your
not
stepbrothers.
surprised. Yeah.
So I remember you all telling me about that on like a family trip, and I was like, I do not need to be seeing that.
Have you ever seen Two Rolls, One Cup?
No, and I
You've
will never.
never
But I
seen
feel
Two
like I
Rolls, One
have
Cup?
because I've heard so many
You've
people
never
talk
seen
about it.
Two Rolls with One.
No, I
Two
heard
Rolls,
it
One Cup?
looks like soft serve.
It does.
I think you've told me about it. No, I've never seen it. And I don't want to see people eat poop.
But
Why
that's
would I
like-
want to see that?
I feel like that's like you have to see that in your life.
No, I do not. I live a perfectly fulfilled life without have seeing that. I've gotten enough play-by-play. I'm good on it.
That is not going to be on YouTube, Karelly, or whoever is looking that up. Cindy, why would you?
She's trying
as
to
if
find
you
it.
really think that
It's not
they
on
put that on
YouTube.
YouTube.
I don't know where they found, because on H3 they had Howie Mandel on, and they were showing him a bunch of fucked up stuff.
Oh my god, that
and it
was
was making me. You were the one who sent it to me.
Yeah.
And I was listening
called
to it,
One
and even their
Man, One
description
Jar.
of it was bothering me so much I had to bail on the episode.
One man, one jar. Oh, it's on IMDb. Awesome. Or IMDb.
Really?
What should I
The
pull it
movie
up?
database?
One guy, one jar from 2008.
Wow.
Oh,
One
here's a
screwdriver.
this is a great review. Watched this back in 2008 and in hindsight can conclude that it was before its time. The cinematography is unique. The entire film is shot in one take. The grainy quality and dim lighting.
Okay.
A must watch with the family. Are these people trolling or am I reading about something different? Stunning, brave, and brilliant.
No, they're trolling.
You watched it?
Yeah, I watched
Carly's
it.
watching it right now.
No, I'm not.
It's literally right here. Please watch it. Fine.
No.
No, I'm not gonna make you watch it.
Dude, that's just so. Ugh.
Put it in the outline.
The fact that there's then broken glass up there. Oh, I'm sorry out there to the people like me who cringe just like listening to this. Hopefully, you don't have to turn off our episode because we're talking about it. It's so disturbing, dude. Thinking about glass in your
Glass in your
Butthole.
ass.
ugh,
How do you get it out?
Ass glass.
I guess that's a mission for the doctors. Imagine that it's like problem solving. All right, guys, new puzzle has just rolled in.
Exactly. Like
we have a cassette tape.
there's no
There's
prepping
a guinea
for that
pig
in
up
med
this
school, I
person's
would say.
ass.
Not the
guinea
gerbil.
pig.
The gerbil.
I'm trying to think of the most outlandish thing. I wonder what the
Yeah.
weirdest thing that's ever been removed.
Comment
from an ass,
below what's the weirdest thing you've stuck up your
or like
ass.
ingested, or like
Or
up your
you've
nose or
seen.
something. What is the weirdest thing you put in your body?
Have you guys ever put anything up your butt?
Yeah, no, not my butt. I thought you were gonna say your body. I put a bead in my nose as a kid, but it wasn't that interesting. I feel like most people put something up their nose as a kid.
No.
I
I've
never
never
did.
stuck anything on my orifices.
No, I've never put anything in my butt. Just for the
She has a
record.
virgin butt.
Virgin butt.
Never
And it will
even
stay like that till the day I die.
Never even suppositories, like if you're having problems?
No.
Okay.
No.
Ew, I remember this
I
one
kind of
time.
want to try an enema though.
Okay, this one time I was in middle school and I was really, really constipated. And I had this friend whose dad was a doctor. And I was like desperate and crying. And he was like, you can use an enema. But I was too young. He's like
Like a saline one.
yeah, but he was like, I have to be the one to do it. And I was like, the fuck, bro?
Hell no. Wait, this was your friend's dad?
Yeah.
Okay, report him to the police.
He was a doctor.
Okay, but still.
But still, I was like, no, Phil,
Unless you're
you're
a
not
real
putting that up my
patient.
butt. His name was
Bill. That's giving creepy. Did
He's
you ever
like,
tell
"But
your
I have
parents
to do
about
it."
that?
Yeah, and I remember my dad was like, the fuck?
They're like, why are you telling about your constipation to Phil?
Well, I was telling my friend, I don't remember, I was like having a really hard time though.
And
And
really hard
my
time.
friend somehow told her dad, I think because he was a doctor. So he was like trying
Janelle
to,
can't poop.
yeah.
What if you call your parents and go home? Why
No,
are you
I was
still
home.
there?
No, I was home. I wasn't at school. This
Why is
like,
Phil at your house?
he wasn't. It was like,
Oh my god.
he was, I barely remember, but he was like on the phone or I was texting my friend. Or
She's like, "You have to
something.
come
I think
over."
she was like, because I think she had pooping problems on the reg.
Okay.
So she had suppositories in her refrigerator.
Mm.
And she was like, I give you one. But my dad said he has to do it. I was like,
Dude.
hail to the
that
no.
is-
Phil ain't touching my butt.
Oh,
never look at
No,
him the
Dr.
same.
Phil. No, Dr. Phil.
No, Dr. Phil.
But
No.
suppositories are like,
That's so
okay,
disturbing.
I had to do it one time.
Did you?
Did
But
it help?
Yeah, it's like because of my colitis, there's times where I don't know why I had to do it actually, to be honest. But it was very weird. It's like this waxy thing. Like a little,
It's like a little bullet almost.
One time,
it's uncomfortable.
John had to
work?
boof pain pills after he got his after he got his wisdom teeth removed.
Really?
Because he was taking pain pills, but they were making him throw up really bad. But he was in so much pain, so the doctor was like, "Up the butt, you go."
Wait, did he have to do it to himself?
Yep.
Wow.
His
Wait,
mom
he
was
had to put
like-
pain pills up his butt.
Yes, because he couldn't keep
little
it,
pill,
like-
like oh,
like a
He couldn't
Percocet or
keep it
whatever the
down.
hell. Couldn't keep it down. He was throwing up, and he was in a ton of pain. But he was throwing up because the pain pills were too strong. So the doctor was like, "Put them up your ass."
Aren't they going to be stronger in the ass?
Well, yeah, but you don't. It doesn't have to go through your digestive tract, so you're not going to throw up
Oh.
from them. I'm going to confirm that he is okay with that going on.
I know. I was going to say
gonna
something
say-
about Josh, but I'm pretty sure he wouldn't want me to say it. So
Oh.
maybe I'll keep that in my head.
did he?
He didn't
like,
boof anything for the record.
How did he tell you? Was he just like so?
I think at the time he was in a lot of pain.
Well, you guys are
and-
living together.
No. This
Oh.
was
High school.
I don't remember when this was. Yeah, late high school, I want to say, or maybe like on a winter break in college.
On a fall day.
on a brisk fall day. Okay, jumping in here because I have more information to give on the boofing situation of John. So I had to ask him last night, as I said I would, if he was okay with me putting in this story. And he said he was okay with it. However, I spread some misinformation I needed to correct. It was not perks that he was putting up his butt. It was actually a special pill that was still some type of pain pill, but it was specially for that orifice. So it was not just a regular one that you would normally swallow. It was designed specifically. And I really wanted to say this because I feel like I get a ton of comments being like, what the fuck are you talking about? Especially like any medical professionals out there would be like, you don't just put pain pills up your butt. I mean, some people do, but it was doctor's orders was that it was something else. Okay. So just wanted to correct that really quick, that it was not just regular perks. I don't remember what it was. He doesn't remember what it was, but it was something that was specifically made to go up your butt. Thank you. Continue on. That just sounds sad. Like having to
Yeah.
put something on your butt.
Could
Well,
be fun.
Oh, what would it be
Don't judge it
sad?
till you try it.
I mean, just for me personally. That's all. Why does it sound sad? I don't know. I just like feel like, I don't know. Anyways, I think that's enough of that.
Yeah. I think we move on.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be comments that are like, I just started my lunch. I always see that. And you guys start talking about buttholes. You're welcome.
That doesn't like ever deter me from eating. Like
think
people are like,
you're-
"Oh, I'm eating," and you're talking about poop. I'm like, that doesn't. I'm not actually eating the poop, so why is that a problem? Sometimes searching for the right doctor is like a bad Mad Libs. You need a blank specialist who takes your blank insurance, who is within blank miles of you, who doesn't have a blank month wait to get in for an appointment? Well, ZocDoc makes it easy to fill in those blanks to help you find the right doctor for your specific needs. ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors, choose the right one for your needs, and click to instantly book an appointment. We're talking about in-network appointments with more than 100,000 healthcare providers across every specialty, from mental health to dental health, eye care to skincare, and much more. And what's really cool is that you can filter for doctors who take your insurance, are located nearby, who are a good fit for any medical need you have. I love that you can look up providers by verified patients, because then you really know if you're gonna go see a good provider or not. And what's also really cool is you can see their actual appointment openings, choose a time that works for you, and then click to instantly book a visit. Plus, ZocDoc appointments happen fast, typically within 24 to 72 hours of booking, and you can even score same-day appointments. Everyone on the Sesh crew uses ZocDoc, and we absolutely love it. It's so convenient, and we think that you would love it too. So stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/Sesh to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/Sesh. ZocDoc.com/Sesh. This is just a random story that we found that is actually insane. I cannot believe this fucking happened to someone.
Yeah.
This poor guy, it happens in Florida, which Florida, you always are doing the most out there.
Yeah.
Florida.
Yeah, and warning, this is actually
This is
disturbing,
so
very
sad.
story.
Yeah. He's a 70-year-old man. His name is William Bryan. He goes by Bill. And he went into surgery, and the surgeon removed the wrong organ.
How do you end up becoming a surgeon and be able to make a mistake like that?
It's horrific.
Yeah, So Beverly, who was his wife, is claiming that the Florida surgeon, whose name is Thomas Shakvonsky. Shaknovsky. Okay, sorry. Whatever. Operated on her husband and caused his death, and the doctor removed his liver instead of his spleen.
God, that's such a massive
the
mistake.
hell?
What the fuck?
So
I wonder if he was like under the influence or fucked up. Like, how do you make that mistake?
I know.
That's crazy.
That is a big mistake to make, to accidentally remove the wrong organ.
Dude,
so
they better sue his ass into the ground.
the couple was on vacation, and Bill started feeling really ill and having a lot of abdominal pain on his left side. So he goes to the hospital, and he was recommended to get a laparoscopic splenectomy procedure.
I wonder if he had mono.
Why?
Because that's oftentimes when you get, like, if your spleen gets inflamed when you have mono.
Okay.
It can explode and
Ow. Jesus. Well, anyways, he was and his wife were pretty hesitant to move forward, but the doctors convinced him to go through with the surgery. Bill's lawyer said both him and Beverly were told by two doctors that he could experience serious complications if he left the hospital without doing this surgery. So the operation took place on August 21st. And when Bill's liver was removed, the major blood vessels supplying the critically important organs were severed.
That's so horrible.
dude, the spleen and the liver are on opposite sides.
Yeah, how do you do this? What a fucking idiot. Where'd you go to school?
And he told the wife that he basically lied straight to her face and said because his spleen was so big, he
got confused.
Yeah, he
and
told
inflamed.
Beverly that her husband's spleen was so diseased that it was 4 times bigger than normal, and it had moved to the other side of his body, and that's why he took it out the fucking liver instead.
I wonder if that's possible. Not like defending him. He's still an idiot. You should know the difference. But like your organs can move.
Just move.
Well,
to
when
the
you're
other
pregnant, your organs all move.
I know, but
like
he-
shift.
Yeah.
Like if something is inflamed 4 times the size, I wonder. I don't know. I mean,
But also,
I'm not a doctor.
This surgeon doesn't have a good track record. It's happened.
It's happened before.
Mm-hmm.
not
my
to this
God.
extent, but yeah.
According to Beverly's lawyer, this same surgeon performed a surgery last year where he was accused of removing a portion of a patient's pancreas instead of performing an adrenal gland resection.
So why is he still out and about?
That's what I'm saying.
What is happening? He should be done.
I agree.
It's horrible.
That's like a one strike and you're out kind of profession.
Yeah. Beverly said, quote, "My husband died while helpless on the operating room table by the doctor. I don't want anyone else to die due to his incompetence at a hospital that should have known or knew he had previously made drastic life-altering surgical mistakes." You should have lost your job,
That's
dude.
insane.
So sad. So yeah, she's pursuing both civil and criminal actions in the case.
Good. They should. And I hope he goes down
I
hard for
just
that.
wonder,
That's
like-
crazy.
This cannot be the first time this has happened. And it just makes me think, How do you accidentally do that? And also, you're not the only one in the operating room. There's
No.
the anesthesiologist is with you.
Mm-hmm.
There's usually nurses with you.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, he
anyone
had like a chief
was anyone
medical
like
officer in there too.
was anyone like, hey, that's
You
not
had
right?
the chief medical officer in there?
He was
Yeah.
in the room.
Well, it says that's who did the surgery.
Well,
It's
that's a proof for the surgery. That's it was
Dr.
Dr.
Christopher Bacani.
and he was the chief at the hospital.
At least he was
Yeah.
the one that helped persuade. So
Yeah.
I guess maybe
I
he
don't think
wasn't
He
there.
wasn't actually. Yeah. Okay.
But you're right. It's not just one person in the room
No.
in general.
Mm-mm. But it's on you to know which fucking organ you're taking out
It's insane.
as the surgeon.
It's insane.
It is insane. And it's so scary to think about, you know, what if you were ever in a situation, I mean, and this is like an emergency where he didn't really have time to like vet out and get to know your doctor
Right.
and stuff. With a lot of procedures, you like kind of get like build some rapport. And even in that case, you can't completely trust anybody, right? But in this, think about if you had an emergency like this and you had to just go and whoever is there to do it is doing it. Like you
Yeah.
could just end up in this situation.
Right. I mean, it's very common for accidents or people to get ill randomly,
Yeah,
and then you have
yeah.
to go in. And it's like, no, you have to have this surgery right now.
Yeah,
It's
like
life-saving.
appendicitis.
Exactly.
Appendectomy right now. And then they take out the wrong thing.
Oh my God. That is just so bad.
Sorry for anyone out there who's like getting surgery soon, because I'm sure that's not a great thought. But yeah, very, very scary, dude. Poor
This
Bill.
dude needs to lose his job.
He needs to go down for this. Like, I hope the criminal charges.
Hope he loses his license.
At the least, he should get
Minimal,
like
yeah.
some jail time for this. This is crazy. He killed this man.
Yeah, he killed him.
Perfectly healthy man. Rest in peace, William Bryan.
Seriously. And I'm so sorry to Beverly. That's
Oh my God.
just horrific. And they're on
Heartbroken for her
vacation.
and their whole family. He looks like such a
Awful.
nice guy.
terrible.
God, what an idiot.
God, so we got people putting guns up their butt and surgeons taking out the wrong fucking organ. This
Black
world
planet.
is filled with stupid people.
It really is.
And I'm not claiming to be a genius over here.
No, we're pretty stupid, but you
Hey,
know.
hey. Speak for yourself.
At least we're not surgeons.
That's
nope,
true.
That's true. We're not doing brain surgery.
Nope.
Thankfully.
Yeah, thankfully.
Okay, so then we had to talk about this next story, and this has not gotten a whole lot of coverage, but it's very interesting that someone can do this. I've always wondered if you could do this at the scale that he did.
Yes, same.
And apparently you can
And-
up until you get caught.
I gotta be honest. Clearly, this is illegal.
Yes.
But also, I was kind of like,
Genius.
genius.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, hey.
Wish I could have thought of
Evil
it first
genius.
and gotten away with it. Just kidding. But, I mean,
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, it really, in the age of AI, we're going to see more and more of this.
Yep.
So Michael Smith, he is a North Carolina musician. He was arrested and charged with using artificial intelligence to create hundreds of thousands of songs that he streamed billions with a B using bots to collect over $10 million in ad streaming revenue and royalty payments. So he was arrested and removed from his home just recently on September 4th after FBI agents searched his home, and he's being charged with conspiracy to commit wire fraud. Investigators discovered that Michael had started this scheme back in 2017 and was going strong until he got caught this year. Shucky darns. But according to the indictment, Michael bought hundreds of thousands of songs from co-conspirators who created them through AI and then uploaded them to several different streaming platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon Music, YouTube Music. And he created thousands of bot accounts using fake emails to use on the streaming platforms, and then used a software to continuously stream these songs and watch the millions of dollars just roll right into his bank account as the
That-
bots are streaming the music. The bots
that's
are
got to be
screaming.
really satisfying.
I know,
to
just
see that
watching
happen. Yeah.
it, it's crazy. So every time a song is streamed, the person who owns the music is entitled to a very small royalty payment. Obviously, that can really add up if you're a big artist. But the exact amount kind of varies depending on the platform. But it's often less than 1 cent per stream. So it's not that much until you have billions of or millions of streams.
Right.
So he randomly generated the song and artist names so that they would look more legit. And some of the names are so funny.
They're amazing.
They don't really make any sense. One of them, there's Zygotes, Zygotic Laney, Zymonectony,
Zymotechny.
And artist examples include Calliope Bloom. That one's kind of, I like that. Calliope Bloom.
That
could
sounds
be
very
like the
real.
next big
Totally.
star. Callius Post.
Callus Post.
Callus Post. Oh,
Like Post Malone.
I like this one. Calm Baseball.
Calorie Event.
Calorie Event.
Calvin Mann sounds totally like the next.
Oh, yeah. Calvin Harris.
Yeah, sure.
And Camel.
Camel.
Camel edible.
Camel could be a big.
Camel edible.
Mm-hmm. Camel edible.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see that. Jump to the next line. So funny. But it seems like, unfortunately, all of the music is now taken down, so we can't listen to it. But Karelly found some other AI-generated songs, and I'm so glad you did this because I love AI-generated songs.
Ugh.
There's this one dude who has his, I wonder if it's the videos you're going to play, but he always has a drum set, and he will ask, AI to create something, and then he starts drumming along with it, and it's so funny
No, I
what it
haven't
comes up
seen
with,
that.
especially the country stuff. The country AI songs are so fucking funny.
They're my favorite.
They are.
Fuck McDonald's, they some bitches. Ain't no cheese on my sandwiches. Making me eat all this food without no cheese is fucking rude. If I see that bitch as clown, boy, you know
It sounds
it's going
real.
down.
Oh, yeah, I'd bop this.
You can't run. I'm about to eat you some. I ordered 55 fish fillets.
I mean, the beat
This is your song.
55 fish fillets.
Cheese, bitch, you crazy? What you
Hey.
mean? I can't eat this shit, no cheese.
Ooh, yeah,
I
the
need my
beat
cheese.
is-
I need my cheese.
I need my
To make a
cheese.
scene. I'm walking in, I'm gonna scream. Where my channel, where your head, bitch, you gave me fish and bread.
Fish and bread.
The clown, or it's about to get
Hey,
real.
hey.
I ain't even order this. Bitch, did I say only fish? No, I need my cheddar now. Get back there and milk that cow. Milk it, mix it up. Cheese and fish, now make it up.
That is so awesome.
Hey, hey.
If my food ain't got that cheddar, run away and hide you better. Or you gonna see the shredder. I'll make sure the world forgets you.
It's good. It's actually
Crazy
good.
how fast they can pump these out too.
McDonald's should use this for their marketing because I want to go buy fish fillet now.
Mm-hmm. That sounds good. God,
Janelle's like, what?
I really want fish fillet.
or not a fish fillet.
I was
I
gonna
just
say,
like
now it
McDonald's
sounds
sounds
good.
No, just McDonald's in
I
general.
can't believe you still don't like fish fillet. It makes my heart hurt. I think I
Gross.
might go get one after we're done with this.
I might get one for dinner tonight too.
Fish fillet sounds so bomb right now.
I haven't had a McDonald's in so long.
I love McDonald's.
Did we have it at the airport? That's like the only time I get it now.
When were we at the airport?
When we went to LA, did we get it?
No,
when
we
were
had
there? Oh no, we got
Einstein's.
Einstein's instead.
I love McDonald's. So good.
Their cheese is very special. I don't know what it
It's
is
so
about it. There's a
good.
little crack in there or something.
There's crack in all of McDonald's, I'm convinced.
All right, so this next one is country.
Bring me a big fat wiener right now. I'm out to show you what I'm all about. Just a country man having some backwoods fun.
Hell.
Cloud in the back under God's good sun.
Hey!
It's giving Blake Shelton.
Yeah, it
Ain't
is.
nothing wrong with a little kiss on my big old booty from Farmer. Drinking beer and we're losing clothes. Just another day chilling with the country bros. It's a bro down. You can bring
This
a
is
whole
how
town
every
over
country
the
sound
doors
song.
just to have some rules. Yeah,
I understood that
Yeah,
anyway.
uh-huh.
we do with some yanking, and I'm thanking God as a neighbor's cranking. Just a beautiful day in the country south. Now bring that over, put it in my mouth. My wife probably wondering where I am. Baby, I'm in heaven from this country ham. Good Lord,
I have a fun activity I just thought we should do.
big fat booty right.
Let's can we make AI make a song for us right now?
I think it takes a little while.
Oh.
Let's do it on Monday. Okay, so this is the guy that Josh and I like. He does the drums with it. I couldn't find, there's some ones that I really liked that he did, but I can't find them now.
Make a hit country song called Blame the Beans.
Sunday dinner in the dirty south. We got everyone here at my grandma's house, and we're eating that good old southern cooking. Country fried gravy and banana pudding. I was pushing it back, I was feeling the tank, and I was brewing up a storm, Lord, it's about to stink. And that gas lit out was a top.
No!
Granny caught one whip, fell right to her knees. So her eyes got wide when she hit that smell. Only took one, two, and my granny fell.
All right,
But she
okay.
looked
Ew!
I found the dirt one.
The dirt one, this is my
Where'd you
favorite.
put it?
At the bottom.
The
Or-
wife named Dirt or something?
Yeah, my
Yes.
son's name Dirt or something like that.
Yes.
First name Dirt.
on my firstborn son. First name's Dirt, last name's Gun. I'll
This
teach
is
him
it.
how to fish and hunt. I'll feed him corn and wipe his butt. He cries so much it hurts my ears. I bet he's crying for a beer. The doctor said that ain't okay. Whatever dock you in today. He's like his mama always.
It literally sounds like a country song.
I wipe his butt and then he's fine. I can't say the same for her. Raising dirt's just easier.
Oh my god.
My truck is safe though, cause he ain't as drunk. Your life with dirt's the freaking best. He got an A his first Bible test.
How?
Just dirt and me some country boys.
It's actually crazy that AI can like AI. They can whip this out so fast though.
I just had AI make a song about us. It's ready.
Really?
Can we listen to it?
Yeah.
I have no idea what if it's
that
actually
fast?
Yeah.
I thought it maybe took a couple
I
minutes.
gave it a prompt. I don't know. Maybe this doesn't work. I just did this free thing, but let's if it's good, we'll stick it in. Let's see.
It's an experiment over here. Oh hell.
Where's the lyric? Okay, where's the lyric? Where's the lyrics?
Well, this is disappointing.
Okay, that sucked. It literally it says text to music.
Well,
Sorry,
big
guys.
old fail.
Sorry, guys.
Maybe we'll try to cook one up by Monday. Anyway, back to the story.
All right.
There's an emo one too. Let's just get a taste
Ooh,
of what
I
an
want
emo
emo.
one's like.
I want emo.
In my room, tears streaming down my face. My world is crumbling, this pain I can't erase. My sippy cup is empty, Mom, I can't take this anymore. I'm a broken toddler, throwing tantrums on the floor.
I'm gonna play this for Holly.
Tell you
when I get home.
my feels in this.
Empty sippy cup, empty heart, empty soul.
Oh, this is good.
This darkness can't find my way back.
I'm just gonna play this for Holly when she cries.
Kind of feeling this.
Can't you see my pain? My voice is crying now, but you're too caught up with your own life now.
Oh my god! Wait, am I gonna cry?
God, this kid is so sad looking.
Oh, it's so cute.
So, yeah, this guy had tons of these songs made and was having them streamed by bots on these music platforms. And at one point, he had as many as 10,000 active bots streaming music. Yeah, and you know, you think about how long it must have taken him to make all the fake emails. Well, he didn't have to do that because you can just buy fake emails in bulk or just pay someone else to do it.
Yeah.
Signing up for this amount of accounts would be ridiculously time consuming, obviously. So he paid people abroad as well as some co-conspirators located in the United States to do the data entry work of signing up the bot accounts. And he told them to make up names and addresses, had to make sure they were all over 18, of course, to use the platforms.
Yep.
And to maximize his streams, he would pay for family plans on the streaming platforms using money from his scheme in order to make it appear as if the bot accounts were playing with different payment methods. And this was also a way for him to hide his secret and be undetectable to the streaming services, because he did do this for quite some time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He used a service that provided large numbers of debit cards, typically corporate debit cards for their employees. You know how they'll get those? And he lied to the service provider saying that these debit cards were for his own employees. And he used more than 1.3 million in fraudulently obtained royalties to fund the fake debit cards to pay for the fake premium accounts and therefore further the scheme.
God.
Yeah.
Genius.
I know.
Evil genius.
Evil genius.
Yeah, and then on October 20th, 2017, Michael emailed himself a financial breakdown of how many streams he was generating and the corresponding royalty amounts. And he had 52 cloud service accounts with a total of 1,040 bot accounts. And he further explained that each bot account streamed about 636 songs per day. Per day?
So crazy.
So no wonder why the dude was raking in so much money.
Yeah.
If the average royalty per stream was half a cent a day, and the royalties daily were roughly $3,300, which is $99,000 monthly, or $1.2 million in annual royalties.
That is wild. I can't believe he was able to do this for so long. And he's kind of ahead of his time, starting this in 2017.
Yes. Yes. So that's how he funded this whole thing, is with the money that he was making. Obviously, people are wondering how he got this music. Now, he was actually a musician himself. So he owned a small catalog of his original work, but obviously that was not anywhere near enough. And at the early stages of his scheme, he tried to sell his fraud streaming scheme as a service. Entrepreneur. Other artists would basically pay him to generate fake streams and then share royalties with him. But that, avenue didn't really go too far because he realized that he would make more money and be sneakier if he just did it himself and asked AI to make his own music. So sure enough, AI said yes.
I wonder if at any point, I'm sure it did, if his songs ended up, on random people's accounts.
Oh,
you know
I'm
how you just
sure.
pick like it'll auto generate,
yeah.
you might like this or you might like this artist.
For sure.
Have you ever heard of Camel
I wonder how many
Edible?
I wonder how many streams came from actual people.
I bet a decent chunk.
Yeah.
The camel toes.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I'm a camel toe. Are you?
I bet that's actually an artist name.
It sounds legit.
Camel toe.
That's good. We should start our own camel toe band.
I want to see the
Okay.
cover art for
with
that.
our zero musical talent that we have.
Well, you don't need it because you have AI.
That's right. Let's make an AI band. Can we do that? Is that allowed?
No.
No. Well, you could do it. You just probably can't make money off of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's tons of companies that do this, but the names of them have been redacted in the indictment. But he started working with the CEO of an AI music company and music producer to create hundreds of thousands of songs. And he started using AI songs in October of 2018. So by June of 2019, Michael reported that he hit 88 million total streams. And at this point, he was raking in approximately $110,000 per month.
That's so crazy.
And at this point, his co-conspirators were receiving 10% of the fraudulent earnings. And so Michael asked his AI partner to pump out another 10,000 songs so he could spread this out more with his streams and it'd help him cover his tracks and evade detection by the streaming platform. So Michael and his co-conspirators agreed that Michael would have full ownership of the intellectual property in the songs and he'd pay them about $2,000 or 15% of the revenue. And then over the years, he got close to getting caught a handful of times, but lied his way out of it. For example, which this part's kind of confusing, but one platform reached out to him and informed him that one of his songs, quote, fit the criteria that is usually linked to store and streaming abuse. So
I love his response to this.
oh yeah, he goes, quote, I acknowledge what you wrote and I ask that you still release it. We have no intentions of committing streaming fraud.
They're like, okay,
They're like, this sounds good.
checks out.
Yeah, okay. And then a few months later, they reached out again and they're like, hey, we've had multiple reports of streaming abuse and engaging in fraudulent activity, and it's violating our TOS, and started holding funds. And so Michael wasn't getting paid anymore. And of course, this pissed him off. And so he goes, quote, this is absolutely wrong and crazy. There's absolutely no fraud going on whatsoever. Exclamation. I need to see some proof as to why you are claiming I had artificial streams, ? You have slandered me to my distributors. However, you have provided no proof to this claim, and you have provided no chance to defend myself, and you have withheld money that is owed to me. He continues, I have never done anything to artificially inflate my streams. I have worked with promotional companies who claim to be legitimate. Bold lie.
Yeah, very. Well, he's getting desperate there.
Mhm.
Cutting off the funds. That's when you're going to start losing your mind.
Mm-hmm. He even hired a lawyer. A lawyer?
He
even hire a lawyer. Well, the indictment says representative, but we're assuming it's a lawyer, who wrote to the streaming service that Michael, quote, categorically denies any manipulation.
That sounds smart.
So then this, who we're assuming is a lawyer, starts lying to the streaming services, claiming that Michael just works really hard and is able to compose and record music so quickly.
Like one song
He's
a
a
minute.
really hard fucking
He's
worker.
brilliant.
Yeah.
He's Beethoven.
That's
guys.
right.
Beethoven.
He says that it's all human authored. It's not computer generated.
Oh my God. They
He's-
really went for it.
Right. He says that Michael just uses third-party music promoters to create awareness and drive traffic to his releases. Same promoters that work with major labels and artists. And this is a direct quote from his representative. Quote, there is no question that these promoters, again, the same ones engaged by the majors, only engage in legitimate, approved, industry standard practices.
Amazing.
Yeah. But of course, that was all bullshit.
I wonder if Michael was the lawyer too.
I actually wonder that too, because
Wait, that'd be so awesome.
I bet he was.
I hope he is.
He's an evil genius.
Why would a lawyer say that?
What do you
that,
mean?
You're going to get,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I think it's him.
yeah. Right. Yeah, could be.
Sounds very out the ass, you know what I mean?
Right.
Because I got all this information like straight from the indictment. It was like a 30 page indictment, and it only said the representative. Usually it says like the lawyer's name,
Yeah.
or it says something along those lines.
It's Michael. Let's
It's
be
Michael.
honest.
That'd be awesome. You can represent.
would.
You can absolutely
Why
represent
wouldn't
yourself
he?
in court.
He's like, I have everyone else. I have AI doing all this stuff for me, fake bots.
Maybe
like
it's
he
an AI
just
lawyer.
Yeah, he just does everything from his computer.
That's right. Well, now he's being charged with wire fraud conspiracy, and money laundering conspiracy. When all this combined, he's looking at a max sentence of 60 years in prison. 60 years
For
Gotta
$10 million?
set the example though.
$10 million is a lot of money.
Yeah, that is crazy. That is, and like I'm sure there's other people doing this. Probably not as well as he was, but
Oh,
hopefully
I'm
this-
sure they're probably like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, they're like, all right,
Time
time
to-
to close up shop.
Yep.
It's enough of this.
No more camel toes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm honestly shocked that we don't hear about this more.
I am too. I'm sure we will.
Because I've definitely like thought of that. Not that I would do it, but in my head, I'm like, it'd be so easy to get
Yeah.
AI to make
Mm-hmm.
anything. I mean, like a YouTuber could post a bunch of videos and have a bot just obsessively refresh it over and over again.
Yeah, well, that does happen.
Yeah.
I know that you can like pay for views and
Yeah,
stuff.
but I don't. Do you get like monetization from that if you just pay for a number of views?
I don't know. Well, I think YouTube has a way of like detecting
Detecting
it. So no one that has actually built their channel would ever do that because
Yeah,
chances are you're going to lose your entire platform.
Right.
But I'm sure there's like little sketch accounts that
Yeah.
I mean, they're shutting down bot accounts like crazy. That's actually something that's out of control right now is the bots, which we've dealt with plenty of times, especially in the comment section.
Oh, yeah.
But it's getting really bad. I was watching D'Angelo Wallace, which if you didn't know, he has a second channel now and he's posting like every day. And it's great. I just love D'Angelo. But he had a whole video about it, and some of these bots are getting like really creepy. Like they're putting in they're writing comments in other languages, but then when we click see translation,
Yeah.
it's saying like really disturbing.
Really?
Yeah, like
What's the
bad
point of
stuff
that?
about like child abuse.
Oh my
and
god.
rape and
What's the point of the bots? Like, I don't understand
well,
why.
the ones that we were, because it got really bad for us about like a year ago, maybe.
Yeah.
Remember, it was so bad, like especially on our shorts.
Yeah.
It was every single comment.
Yeah.
And we went to our YouTube rep, and he was like, I don't know.
Surprise.
Because
Can't
a lot
do
of them were like,
anything.
remember it was like, buy psilocybin mushrooms, or like, you want to trip out? Click this link.
Yeah.
I didn't see any of those.
Those were also there. A lot of ours was
Ours
like,
were sex stuff.
click mine to see my butthole or something.
Yeah. And it would be comments that other people had written that were copy
Yes.
paste. So they would look like they were for the content. Like they would be specific about the cases
Yeah.
that I was covering with
Mhm.
the people's names and everything. They would copy paste it, and then they'd get a bunch of thumbs up.
Yeah.
And then you look at the display picture,
It's
ass.
But I'm still confused why.
And then you'd go to their account member, and it would all go, when we were trying to figure it out, at
But,
least
like,
doing our own investigation, it was
why?
all going back to one person's, like some website for porn.
So it's just like self-promotion.
Yeah. I don't understand what the point is of, I need to finish watching D'Angelo's video, but he probably doesn't know either of why they're writing just like disturbing.
It's so creepy.
I know it's really bad. And YouTube's doing like nothing about it. Cause yeah, a year ago, we were asking our rep about it.
I think it was over a year ago at this point.
Really?
And he was like, oh, yeah, it's.
Remember, he was like,
Crazy.
"Well, block certain words." Like, dude, they're copy pasting other people's comments. I can't block enough
Yeah.
words, and then people get mad at the creator. Remember,
Mhm.
people kept getting mad at me for
Mhm.
it. Like, I can fucking keep up with these bots.
Yeah. And there would be bots that would like their comments too, because there would be comments that were
Yes.
like left 30 seconds ago and I already had 15 thumbs up.
Yep. It would be like your top comments.
Yeah.
It was
But it doesn't really happen anymore.
not as often.
No.
But I don't know. I guess they're not doing much about it.
Hmm.
But I still see like lots of ass profile pictures,
Yeah.
and that's when you know, because it's hard to tell.
Mhm.
Oftentimes, it looks like they're commenting about your content.
Yep.
I don't know. It's a
Very
crazy
strange.
world we live in. 2024, headed into 25. Let's go.
Ew.
I know. Doesn't that sound crazy?
No.
We're almost 5 years away from 2020. That's so
That is, I feel like 2020 was 2 years ago at the max.
I know.
God.
Crazy. Crazy.
Freaking crazy.
Well,
It's freaking crazy.
I got to get home to my toddler.
Little tot.
Yes, she's a little tot.
Baby tot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let us know if you've ever experienced, because like there's also so many bots on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
The DMs requests in my on my profile.
See, I never look at DM requests.
But they'll like loop us all in. It'll be like me, Josh, you.
Oh,
and they're all
really?
like, click here for my bussy. And it's like, okay.
Damn, I should be looking at that.
I think it's like, I don't know. It's crazy. That's it though. Thanks
That
for
is it.
chilling with us
That is
today,
all.
y'all.
We'll be back next week and maybe we'll have an AI song, maybe a new theme song. Well, remember we worked with that company that made us that really cool one.
Songfinch.
Yeah, they were legit.
Yeah. Well, that was like an actual artist. That was an AI.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good
That
stuff.
was good stuff.
That was what I was going to say.
But like, could you pay for that and then upload it to Spotify?
Right, because you
Yeah.
own, technically, you
Yeah.
own the rights to the
Curious.
song.
There's
I'm
probably,
sure
like,
there's something in the terms of
You
service.
can't make money off of it.
Yeah. There's got to be.
All right, y'all. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next set.
But until then, keep it fresh.